about it.
Spaceship Palomino. This was one of my favorite movies as a kid, and I loved the little robot, Vincent, and then you had the scary brother. He is. There's a better picture of him.
Nope.
You have the scary robot. If I can find him, a good picture of him. Maximilian. Yep.
Yep.
Very
Well,
cool.
I have not seen that in ages.
Yeah, I want to watch it again, so it should be fun. I wonder if I could change. Too bad I can't change the name right now. Or can I? I can.
You can on YouTube, yeah.
It looks like I can do it on the fly. Let's see.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
So,
I switched it. I just switched it. There we go. Yep. Comic Conversations has been canceled for tonight. So me and Cliff just are hanging. If anybody wants to come on, you're free to. We don't have nothing. I ain't got nothing else to do. So I had blocked this time off to do an interview. So Cliff, you got anything picked up this week or anything you want to talk about? Maybe we can pick it up.
I've picked up so many things recently. Sometimes I just start to lose track of what did I get. But I don't know, man. There's so many things I want to do. I want to add things to my giveaway. I want to sort out which giveaway I'm doing for what. Brother John showed up. Brother John, you can join us if you want.
Yeah, let me put it in the chat. I'm gonna put Comic Conversations. If I start, will they be able to see this, or should I just do so? I could put it on the. Could I put it on the crawl here at the bottom and just say it's been rescheduled?
You can if you want. I don't feel like you have to go through all of that.
Okay, well it's been canceled, but here and putting the stream on, Brother John. Come on, we're dying up here, man.
We're not dying. I mean, my God, man. I know how to work a conversation. Like, what do you think is the most underrated comic book series that you wish more people knew about? There's a lot of roads I could travel on that one.
Grommets.
Grommets. Grommets does nothing for me, but I understand it's very popular and should be more popular.
It's like a nostalgic vibe,
dude, I don't know. Like, I don't know when I grew up, but I so cannot relate. And all these other people are like, oh my God, it reminds me of my childhood. And I'm just like,
you're like,
I'm just like crickets. I'm just like, I'm trying to relate. I'm trying
really hard here to relate.
Yeah. I've been rereading a lot of 21st Century Iceman since last night.
Hey, I like Iceman. I thought he was pretty cool. I remember who was on Spider-Man, His Amazing Friends.
Yes.
And, it was kind of an odd pair up, though, right?
Well, it was supposed to be Spider-Man, Human Torch, and Iceman, but they couldn't use Human Torch. So they created Firestar for the series.
You're very popular. You are very popular. Come on, Brother John. You can come on here. We stepped away. We're trying to get him on here. I sent the link out. If you want to send the link out to somebody, Cliff, feel free. This is free for all tonight. We're just going to go. Yeah. It's like the Thunderdome. We'll just put everybody in here. I don't care who. We'll just put it in the chat.
Just hang out.
Yeah, we're just hanging out tonight, Kenneth. We try to get, there's some people in the community like Nerdy Geek. I keep trying to get them to come on. You know what I mean? Like, come on, guys, get out of your shell. It's time to get on the screen. Get you some time in there. But, Oh, but I do have something we could do, Cliff, if you want to.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, I do this little segment called Out of Context Panels. Usually I
Mhm.
just pick one for the week, right?
Right.
But I have several here we could go through, and which one do we think is the most out of context? Now, some of these I don't even know what comic they're from, but here's the first one. We'll never win a game with Dick Butterfingers on our hands.
I want to remake this immediately. I want to remake it immediately.
I will send it to you if you want me to.
Great.
And we got this next one. Says, don't worry, my friend. I'm not bloodthirsty. For instance, this girl made a speech against me. She said that women now live like dogs. Life on Primal Island. So I keep her as my pet dog. Speak, Fido. Woof, woof. Are they furry? I don't know. Kind of freaky.
Okay, no, but it is freaky. She's like, I'm not bloodthirsty. In other words, I didn't execute this woman for speaking out against me. Instead, I forced her to live like a dog.
Yeah.
You know, and clearly put her under some freaking horrific spell in the process.
So they look like it looks like an old Wonder Woman comic.
It kind of does, but you know.
There was some freaky shit going on in those Wonder Woman comics back in the day. All right, just say it. Next one. He's a young idiot. He is not, Dad. You always said you liked Dick.
There you go.
This is from a Batman comic. Hey,
Oh,
sicko.
yeah, of course it is. Of course it is.
The link is in the chat. I'll just keep putting it back in there if anybody wants to come on. All right, the next one that's can be taken. I don't know if this is out of context or if Vision just doesn't know how to interact with humans. Marlo, that is your fiance? You must be very proud.
Yeah, that's Rick Jones' former fiance.
Yeah. So he's very proud because she's in a dirty movie. All right. Well, that one's not the greatest one, I guess, but
you know, she ended up leaving him for Moondragon at one point.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that was just Peter David was really just wild.
I've got to do a loathsome thing, Daddy.
Again?
But this one takes the cake. And I think somebody told me they knew what panel this was from. I think it's from like a superhero comic, but I do not know. I'll let you read this one, Cliff.
You know, Mr. Kane, it kind of threw me when I found out Gloria had syphilis. She's really a nice kid. VD has no respect for niceness, Johnny. Anyone can get it, good or bad, rich or poor, young or old. So we're just throwing venereal disease around. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that one kind of takes the cake. Is the I had did you see the out of context panel of the week last week?
No.
It was a Superman one. Okay. Now this one really took the cake. Let's see if I can find it.
DJ Wise.
What's up, DJ? There's also some pretty cool variants coming out next week. I don't know if I can find it. Okay, I got to find this one real quick. Oh, I found it. I just got to load it back. This one's probably the most, I don't know if this is out of context or not, but here you go.
Huh?
All right. Well, there you have it.
I've been there, Soups. I've been there.
There you go. That's our out of context panels for the show. We're having a good time. We're just I do have some stuff I could show that somebody gave me in a trade.
Well,
that I didn't show tonight. That I have not shown tonight.
Ooh.
And this is supposed to be the first Daughters of Liberty or something.
Yep.
And then I have this cool Ant-Man variant, which I'm not a big Ant-Man person, but I think it's kind of cool.
Oh, that's neat. with various Ant-Man.
Kid Venom, number
Right
one. Not a big Kid Venom, but
You know, I support all of the new generation characters.
yeah. Well, we should, and then this is a great one. I am Iron Man number 4, an homage.
Very nice, very nice. Love that cover. Love it.
So that's what I got. Oh, and I didn't really share them the other night, so the cover. So I'll share these with everybody. I got the whole run of Supergirl.
Woman of Tomorrow.
I didn't get cover A, unfortunately, but I do have But that was a pretty cool variant.
Yes.
And then we got issue 2, 3. And these are the A covers, I think.
Yes. Well, I was gonna say the ones that say Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow are the A's.
Yeah. And I hear this story is really. I'm looking forward to diving into this. Where the weather's been bad, I think I'm just going to read it like starting tonight, maybe, or tomorrow morning. Maybe I could get through it in the whole day, probably. And then I like this one
easily.
I like that one. Everybody, if you want to come on, I've shared several times. I don't guess anybody wants to come on, but we got Boggs doing too many. Well, Boggs is he's like remember how Burt Reynolds and Dom DeLuise used to be on the Tonight Show all the time?
Yeah.
Boggs is kind of like the Dom DeLuise and Burt Reynolds of YouTube streams.
Are you calling me Dom DeLuise?
No, I said Boggs.
I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty close in that.
Well, I used to get Chris Farley a lot.
Yeah,
because I have a bad temper.
Oh my, the temper! Goodness. No.
Trev, you want to come on? Anybody wants to come on? You can. It's just me and Cliff right now. We could go over. I did. Did anybody catch my video today? I wish that everybody would go back and watch it. It's a preview of my new show with my friend Joe, the Crazy Hungarian, and we're going to call it Matt and Joe's Bad Cinema. And I need everybody to vote on a poll I got going over there. So go to my community page, and the choices of the first 4 films are Troll 2, Hard Ticket to Hawaii, an Andy Sedaris Skinamax classic, Chud. I don't know if anybody remembers Chud, and Basket Case. So right now, last time I checked, not Basket Case, but Hard Ticket to Hawaii was winning. So let's go find out. It's still winning. We have 20 votes in, and Hard Ticket to Hawaii has 45% of the vote. Chud has 30% of the vote. Basket Case has 15%, and Troll 2 is bringing up the rear with 10%. Oh, I guess I could share a link to it, couldn't I? All right. Okay, you can vote on my poll of what's the first episode. What movie will we be doing? All right. Have you had a good day, Cliff? How's your day been?
It's been a day. It was lengthy. I'm tired. I don't, I just, it's been a day. Really
It's been a week. It's been a year already. If you ask me. But we won't get into that.
What is this, day 22 of 2025? And I'm like, wow.
Yeah, I'm already checked out. Yeah.
I just died. Oof. I don't even know. But that's why we come here. So we can just block all that out.
We don't want to talk, let's not talk about that. I will tell you what I've been reading today. I read these 2 today.
Very nice.
and I'm going to read these two before I go to bed. So,
In the meantime, I made a promise to read G.I. Joe #1, the original, so I got to do that. And boy, is it much wordier than I expected. I was like, boy, Larry Hama had lots to say.
mm-hmm. And they complain about Tom King, but Larry Hama would write a few words.
No, Tom King. I don't even think Tom King is that wordy, honestly.
You know who is though? James Tinian IV.
He can be, but he's another one I don't think is that wordy. You know, like I'm really loving what he's doing on Wonder Woman. Zero complaints. You know, but I feel like his words are very light when he's writing stuff like Wind. You know, so like I feel like he has an easy does it approach.
I'm going to get the G.I. Joe #1 if it's the last thing I do this year. I know that. I have a facsimile coming. It's like a reprint, so I will be reading it, but I want the actual. And then I heard today that Larry Hama's not going to be at Heroes Con. I hope they were joking, but
listen, sometimes those things happen. Also, I got a bunch of loose comics recently.
Oh, cool! I'm getting 10 boxes of comics here soon.
10 boxes? What were you doing?
Well, Bub's World is going to sell me 10 boxes for $250.
Goodness gracious.
Well, I'm trying to do, I have the claim sales clip, but I have to get new inventory. So, but this will keep me in inventory for a while.
May I ask how much you paid?
Huh?
May I ask how much you paid?
$250.
Woo, and you're getting how many books?
10 boxes, short boxes.
Oh, damn.
Hey, Mark. The interview was canceled. Travis, Comics of Bueller, is in an area, where he lives he travels in the van. No internet, so. How you doing?
Good. I just finished movie night with the fam.
Okay.
We watched some Venom 3.
Oh, what did you think?
Oh.
Yeah.
And Mark, I'm still waiting to watch Craven.
So, which of those four movies would you vote for?
Lenticular?
No, it's not lenticular. It's just one of the steel books, so it's kind of
it's a steel book.
Yeah, so it's kind of reflective and stuff.
That's why it's reflective.
Yeah, it's not a good movie, but man, it's really fun.
I'm going to share my screen because I'm going to let everybody see the poll I have for these. You got to pick. I want the community to pick which of these four movies will be the one I review for my first bad movies episode. So
it's one Wang Wang
poll so far. No, Wing Wing's not on this one, but Wing Wing will be coming soon. Trust me, we need a Wing Wing.
That's all we want.
Wing Wing is the hero we all deserve.
Exactly.
At this point in our lives.
Cliff, you said you're still waiting to see Craven?
Matter of fact, we'll show you a clip.
No, waiting for you to see Craven.
I saw Craven in theaters.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I went premiere
well, first
night.
off, we got this poll up today, guys. Which of these four Nick Carter do you think is the best?
I voted for Star Sapphire, of course.
So I would too. I can't vote. I have no vote. But this one's winning right now. The Girls in Love. But I just picked four random ones. But here is the which of these bad movies should we review first? Troll 2, Hard Ticket to Hawaii, Chud, or Basket Case? And
well, Hard Ticket to Hawaii winning.
Yeah. I think it's going to win. We got 20 votes in on that, though. But now look at this one's kind of shocking to me. But I had somebody on this one tell me, they said, I don't really like Todd McFarlane. I said, well, vote for the cover that least offends you the most. Anyway, so there's the whatever. Okay. Would anybody like to see a video of Wing Wing jumping over a canyon on a little mini bike? Okay.
My goodness.
What's up, DJ? DJ Links is in the house.
Hello.
I went through and voted on everything that I hadn't already voted on. So I'm all voted up on everything.
Okay, good.
I've been voted up. It's the one thing. It's the one thing I do right by you with.
I voted on a couple, but there's a couple I'd missed.
There you go. Well, anyway, but there is a scene. There's one scene with Wing Wing. I don't know if anybody's seen this one, but he goes up the stairs and these two guys are coming after him. And you can tell somebody picked him up and tossed him down the stairs at these two people. And he caught him. But he's so small, he doesn't even come up. Yeah, he doesn't even come up to the doorknob. You can see the shadow of somebody picking him up and throwing him down a flight of stairs. I didn't know how to feel about that either, too. I'm like, somebody was like watching it. I watched somebody review it, and they're like, I don't know how I feel about this. This guy, they're exploiting this little guy. He's he had the time of his life. He got to hang out and make out with chicks. And
I was about to say they misspoke. They're paying this little guy.
Yeah.
I mean,
I bet he lived like a king in his little bitty castle.
Yeah, when he had a short life, but I think it was because he was so small,
Was that a pun?
No, it wasn't meant to be, but I guess it could have been.
He had a short life.
I didn't mean it that way, I swear, but if you look at it, I guess.
okay.
Real short.
I'm at 254 subscribers, by the way, everybody.
Congrats on
200, I will be making another giveaway. We come up with another giveaway. Let me see what you got here. Battle of Jakku.
Some John Jane goodness from today.
It's a nice cover.
Yeah, love me some John Jane. Yeah. What are you doing for your next milestone?
I'm trying to find something to show you I'm going to give away, but I can't reach it. Hold on. Let me turn my screen off.
Kev, what have you been doing today?
I read the rest of Woodstake.
What's that about?
Vampires at Woodstock. And
Oh,
man, the writing is excellent. I'm actually I wasn't expecting a lot from the writing. I thought, well, this looks interesting. It's a new comic company, I guess, SHP Comics.
Who wrote it?
Darren S. Cape. And the
Not
artwork
familiar.
is all painted. And it's just...
I'm a sucker for painted work.
It's
Oh, yeah,
just
that does
here,
look good.
let me find a good splash page or something. Oh yeah, this is where the vampire eats a guy or sucks the blood out of a guy that just did drop some LSD.
Oh man, I bet that was an experience. Oh wow. Yo, did you see the new Nosferatu?
No, I have not yet. I'm
just-
definitely going to see that as soon as I get the chance.
Yeah, it's really good. I just pre-ordered the steel book for that yesterday. I saw that it went on
the steel
pre-sale.
books are nice. I just don't have anything to play anything on.
You can remedy that.
I had a DVD player that was region free and all that, but my little cousin kind of borrowed it a couple years ago, and
Well, that's perfect. You shouldn't be using a DVD player in 2025. We got to get you a 4K player.
There you go. Okay, for about 300 subscribers. This is the first appearance of Titan and Hulk 6 variant.
ASM 316 homage.
You got these lyrics. I think it's a lyrics variant of Mandalorian 6.
Nice. Damn, that looks real.
It's a cool cover.
I know. Alex Ross electric cover.
Timeless. Yeah.
Those variants, and this Star Wars Yoda #3.
She looked like she'd break it off.
Yeah, she just look like
She does.
You gotta be careful.
look
That's
like
when
she
we-
already did.
Yeah, right.
Who's
Yeah,
next?
that's not a look you want to be getting.
No.
And another book to be, I'm going to be 5, but just the other one will be, TBD to be decided.
Oh yeah, today is Alex Ross's birthday.
So
Nice.
that's
Alex
not
Ross
a bad.
turned 55 today.
I mean, that's not a bad little giveaway. I don't think.
No, not at all.
Okay, so there you go. Oh, I will show you else what I got. Oh, what I got today. I've already showed it once tonight, but live from New York, it's Saturday night.
I got that one too. That's one of the
And-
only team ups I have because I was like, okay, I got to get that.
Oh
I was
wow.
just looking. There's a track on there called Gun Control.
Yeah,
Hilarious skit where he's cleaning his gun and it keeps going off and kills everybody in the neighborhood, all his family.
so we got those two. That was fun. And I don't know if anybody remembers. Kevin, do you remember this movie?
Oh yeah,
Black hole.
Disney's The Black Hole. It was their
Yeah. The Disney
competitor
book.
for Star Wars.
Yeah, I mean, I liked it.
I liked
was
it. I thought it was good.
It was no Star
Who
Wars,
was
but
the guy that starred in it as the captain.
Who did?
That's why I can't remember the guy
I
with the
can't
dark.
remember his name. Was it Maximilian Nail
Not
or
the
something?
bad guy. The good guy. He's usually
Robert Forster.
that's it, Robert Forster. Because he's usually not the main star in movies.
Did anybody see our out of context panels? We got a good one here. I got a
Saw
couple of good
some
ones.
of it.
And look at
Back in
Vision's
the
not
days
good at
before Dick was slain for
yeah,
something.
and the Vision is not very good at comforting people.
Oh no.
But
You must be very proud.
You must be very proud. Wow.
Savage.
what book is this from?
You know, Mr. Kane.
One of those public service books. Don't get BED. Use a condom.
Well, like I said, the Comics of Bueller has interview, and he couldn't get his internet to work. Oh, I want to show you some variants coming out this week since we're all here.
Are these the lady variants?
Some of them are.
I know her.
You do?
No.
Okay. Here's the George Perez variant. Here's the Kari Andrews variant.
What's up with her belt buckle?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's also, it looks like she's cut her circulation off.
Right?
Mark Spears. Did y'all see the new Captain Planet variant he has coming out?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I need to get some DC ones on here for my show.
Yeah, the cover for Monsters. I always get 2 covers for Monsters, and I got the one with Dracula and his brides, and then
Yeah.
one other one. I can't remember which one. I don't think it was the one with the shark, but
That shark looks pretty cool.
I think it might be the A cover if the A cover had like Frankenstein on it or whatnot.
Yeah.
But I always get the A cover and then a random variant. I got lucky with number 1 just picking up the bride cover off the shelf.
Right.
Because there's no one in my area that was tracking that book or nothing. There was no spec on it the day it hit shelves. That happened like that the week after. You
That
know,
week after, yeah.
yeah, I just like Universal monsters. You know, I like the Frankenstein
Yeah.
and Dracula and Wolfman. I always have an eye on that stuff. So I just kind of got lucky. Painted covers and stuff. That painted look attracted me with some of his variants, and I started following the artist and saw that monsters thing. I'm like, this should be cool, and put it on my pull list. And then just pulled the bride cover off the wall because it just looked cool.
And here's the 5th book I'll give away. I think I'll give this one away too. That'll make it even 5 books I'm giving away.
Oh snap!
Akiyama.
Wasn't TBD for long. There it is.
There we go.
David Nakayama, Black Canary. Mind the thighs.
Yep. I got the Mark Spears. I got one of them. I need to get 2. I got 3 on pre-order, and then I have I would have FOC the other ones, but I got the number 1. I probably showed you guys before.
And it's signed. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's really cool.
Don't tell them it's an homage, though. I mentioned that on an interview. I was that's what I like your EC comment. He said it's not an homage. It's just I drew it kind of like to be similar. I'm like, okay, sorry.
Huh.
I think that's the very definition of homage.
That's what I thought, guys. But you know, what do I know? I'm not an artist, so what do I know?
So, what's your favorite of the monster movies?
Me?
Universal, yeah.
Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Ooh,
He's not my favorite monster, but like movie wise,
right.
there's something about that movie. It messes with my brain. It gives me like this uncanny valley feeling because you'll feel like you're watching an old movie, but however the technology was to film that movie, and because you're underwater, it creates like this filter effect where it makes the movie look unnaturally new.
Yeah.
Like it's not filmed in the 1940s. And it's just, I don't know. I like being out in the jungle like that and the mystery of what's under you. It's just,
definitely one of my favorites.
It's just cool. It's cool as hell. Outside of that, probably
my
the
favorite
OG
probably
Frankenstein.
Yeah. I love the Bela Lugosi Dracula though.
I was going to say that one too.
But
Bela Lugosi
I have to say my favorite's probably Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein.
Meet Frankenstein, yeah, because you get more than just Frankenstein in it.
I know, yeah, you get them all, and
Uh-huh.
yeah, the Invisible Man.
and
I think
it's
one-
funny.
I think
It's still funny.
Lon
Yeah.
Chaney Jr. is actually in it as the Wolfman.
Yeah.
Mhm. I think story wise, it's hard to beat like Frankenstein or the original Wolfman
Yeah,
out of the OG Universal horror movies. Just because, like, I don't know, they really dive into it, and it's really crazy too when you actually like, if you can separate the time era when you watch old movies, which isn't hard for me. Like these dudes are breaking into an insane asylum and stealing body parts and
Yeah.
brains, and like they get like they're digging up graves. Like there's a lot to that. If like you did that exact same thing in like a modern, like high end detailed way, it would be grotesque and crazy, you know. And
Yep.
when you can watch it in the proper like lens of context, it's like,
context. Yeah,
yeah, this is these dudes are fucking crazy.
yeah.
Bobby,
Hey Jay,
How you
Bobby's
doing,
here.
sir? How y'all doing?
who's your favorite old monster?
I gotta go with the Wolfman. Yeah, KC Wolf. Yeah. Wow. But I love them all, though. Yeah, yeah. I like what Frankenstein got. His brain was Abby something. Abby normal. Yeah. But yeah, I love all those old black and white ones. That's the movies for me. Yeah.
I love his cane, like with the wolf's head on it and everything.
Yeah, man. Silver. Yeah, it had to be silver.
Yep.
Yep.
And of course, Young Frankenstein.
Yeah.
They classic.
I seen that at the movies. Yeah, it was. I'll never forget. Yeah, these two older ladies took me to the movies. They asked my parents if they could take me. They were going to go to the movies, and what movie do you want to see? And I picked that one, and they took me, and they were like, "Whoa, this is crazy." Yeah,
What did they think of it? That's great.
yeah. They were laughing, and they were looking at me. I was just a kid, you know what I mean? And I was laughing my ass off.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great. If y'all ever go to look for him, be set.
Yeah.
Got the whole collection, huh?
Yeah.
Invisible Man. Mummy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bride of Frankenstein.
Yeah.
That's a great one. Yeah, that's a real good one.
There you go, Bobby.
There's a killer.
Yeah.
Phantom of the
yeah,
Opera.
yeah.
Opera. I didn't even think of that.
And that's not even the first one that they did, because you had that old silent film era Phantom of the Opera as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That silent era Hunchback of Notre Dame will give you fucking nightmares. That thing is-
That's one of the reasons I like the Bela Lugosi. I saw that when I was young. It messed me up for days.
Oh man, I always go back to Bram Stoker's Dracula by Francis Ford Coppola. It's one
Yeah,
of
I
the
just got
greatest
that in on
movies.
Steelbook. I ordered that after I watched Nosferatu. Like I
Right.
need that now.
Hell yeah.
But Keanu Reeves' British accent, though. Oh my God, is the castle full?
I still like Interview with the Vampire. That was a really good
That's a
movie.
good one too. It's a good one
It's a
too.
shame that the sequels were so bad.
Queen of the Damned, let's go.
Oh,
Mm.
yeah, that Dracula.
Aaliyah, yeah. Oh no, that was Bram Stoker, yeah.
It's the
Gary
Francis Ford
Oldman.
Coppola. Yeah, you can see them all. There's Anthony Hopkins right there, and his little famous hairdo shot.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
the part
Yeah,
where he goes, and when Keanu kind of like makes light of what he's talking about, like with his family's history, and he kind of giggles. He goes, "Us Dracos have a right to be proud," and he's like, "What other devil whose blood flows in these veins?" You're like, "Oh, I love it." I could fanboy out to that one all day.
I made it to my LCS, man. I just picked up these ones. Yeah, this is a variant cover of the week for me. That Storm #4 with the that Dr. Doom homage. Yeah, that X-Men.
Oh yeah.
that's pretty dope.
It's a homage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just picked up that one. This
That's
one.
one Bogsy was
yeah.
excited for, ain't it?
Yeah, Boggs got that the shiny one. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
and then
Yeah,
this was
yeah.
Yeah, the third print. Yeah, I couldn't find the other ones in my LCS. Yeah, they flew off the shelves, but I
That
was
was
finally
so
able to
like
get.
the one they did for issue 1 with the Wolfman on it, though, out of like the direct edition covers.
Mhm.
Not talking about the Kickstarter, but Wolfman's like a big tease at the end of that first issue. So I went back and looked. I'm like, I don't see any Wolfman covers, and they finally came out with that one, and I was able to scoop one of those up for cover price. That thing's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
It reminds
Yeah, I
me
just
of the
got it.
Monster Squad because he's in the phone booth, and the first time we see the Wolfman in Monster Squad is when he's in the telephone booth trying to call the police to report himself because he doesn't
Yeah.
want to hurt anyone and they don't listen to him, kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Right.
yeah,
I like what Jay
very
said.
cool.
Does ex-mother-in-law,
Yep.
old monsters, does ex-mother-in-law count?
Yeah, always.
But that's all I got, man. Yeah, I just picked up these 3. Yeah,
Good stuff.
yep.
I got to get some of the ones coming out next week. I tell you what, though, if you're going to FOC anything because you're specking on it, the Martin Spears Monsters would probably be a good choice at this point.
Do you think there's still a good choice now that everybody knows and everyone's
gonna say
FOC ordering them?
They're probably
Yeah.
printing the crap out of them now.
I don't know. I'm still going to get them.
Well, I'm getting them because I'm reading them. It's a
Yeah.
fantastic
I was gonna
story.
say, buy 'em if you like them. Yeah.
I still get them because, I'm going to read. I still need #2, though.
They'll
I
reprint it.
waited too late to get #2.
Mm.
So I need to get like a reprint, or a second print or third print of that one. I wanted the one with the monster, the creature from the Black Lagoon carrying that woman. But
I got that one. Yeah.
That was
I
nice,
got
yeah.
the A cover and then that one. Because I like the creature. I mean, it's hard to choose, but because you just kind of want to buy them all. But I just don't get any of the homages. Like that's like one easy way is I don't need an homage because that's just opening a can of worms. I like the original covers better. And there was something very 1950s about him carrying the bikini chick out of the water. I could picture like a Mars Attacks alien doing that on some old 1950s art style.
Right. Some of that Rob's Fat Stacks, that stuff there. That old school.
Put a bubble helmet on somebody.
Hell yeah. How'd you like the Venom 3, man? I heard you took the family, man.
I went and saw it in theaters when it came out, but we just had family movie night here. It's not a good movie, but I've enjoyed it. I watched it twice, enjoyed it both times. Out of the 3 Venom movies, I like it the most for sure. And I think a combination of things, it's just fun. And they kind of beat me down at this point where I'm like, this, I don't know what the fuck this is, but I guess this is Venom. But,
Right on, man. Yeah.
I liked it enough to spend $40 on a steel book, I wanted to complete the set.
Hell yeah. I like that, man. Yeah. I like I said, Mark, yeah, all you guys, man. I like you guys and shit. I like hanging out with y'all. You know, the stuff you guys do for C3 is big, but you know, you're just a good family man, Mark. So yeah, man, I raise a glass. I love you guys, man. Station.
Don't tell anybody you called me a good man. I don't want people to get their expectations up.
They know it, man. They know it.
Matt, this is the one that I got for issue number 3 coming.
Oh yeah.
That's the variant that I picked because it looked like an original cover. And I think this is the A cover. Like this one was a banger, dude.
Oh yeah, I'm getting that one.
That was.
I want the shark one. I want the one with the shark on it too.
Yeah, it's super cool. I love sharks, so I skipped the homages. It's just the Jaws homage. And that one you should be able to get for a cover price because there's a metal variant out there for it, limited to 80 copies. I believe that's the one that spiked for number 3.
Wow. Yeah.
No, limited, I'm sorry, to 450 copies. And now retailers have picked up on it and they're doing retailer exclusives for Monsters now. So there's a lot of covers you can find out there. That shark does
one.
Yeah, there's the Virgin.
Oh yeah.
This guy just has a way with colors that makes the light look very unique.
And he's such a regular guy. I mean, I watched him on Kingdom of Nerds a few times. Comes and hangs out.
Yeah, I know. Robbie from Pop Culture. He was talking about him a while ago, and he did a set of cards. I guess those monster cards before. Yeah,
those are awesome.
Yeah, this whole monster series is an old series that he did on Kickstarter. So there's plenty of people out there with all of the whole story already, but they're getting printed for comic shops now. So the comic shop thing comes just however long after the Kickstarter. And the cards were part of the Kickstarter campaign as incentives or add-ons and stuff. He's got a Kickstarter going right now called The Monster and the Wolf, which I think is just a 3-issue series about Frankenstein and the Wolfman and some other characters. But I don't like how the Kickstarter set up. You can buy you can only buy books in lots of 2. So you can buy issue 1 A and B cover or issue 2 C and D cover. I'm like, I just want 1, 2, and 3 A cover, please.
Yeah.
Just so I can have it and read it.
Right.
But I'll just wait for the comic shops to get it. It ain't going to be big deal.
I got a question for you. Have y'all seen my new video intro I made today? Did you like it or not? Did it suck?
I didn't see the one you made today. Seen the one you sent me.
Well, I made a new one. If anybody wants to see it.
Play it.
Yeah, throw it on.
Just feel the grill. That's the host, he's got the skill. Heroes for hire's the name. Comic joy's our only aim. Weekly mail call can't be beat. Comic reviews extra sweet. Tune in, folks, and don't be late. Interviews that show are great. From Kentucky's rolling hills we stream. Matt delivers every fan's dream. Claim your favorites, join the quest. Heroes for hire are the best. Superheroes, villains too. Every issue something new. Golden age or modern finds. Entertaining minds of all kinds. Comic book sales you can claim. Join the club, win comic fame. Hear the stories, catch the vibe. Heroes for Hire feels alive. From Kentucky.
That was perfect timing with the. That was fun.
Yep. Who did the song, man?
I was gonna say, who did the
Skynet.
Yeah, my friend Jim Cop Collector's got like an app where he makes like AI songs. So
I was about to say that was Skynet all day. I
yeah,
know.
it was kinda
I know the
days.
bad guy when I hear the bad guy.
But it made it work and it made it rhyme. That was very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like those reels you see on Instagram where it's just like
Yeah.
terrible comments, and they'll just be putting up the comments, but it's singing the comments to you.
That is, sorry, Glenn. We were playing the clip.
Don't worry.
Hey,
I
everybody
just got
settle up.
done. Oh, go ahead.
What? Go ahead.
I was just saying, me and Karma are watching a movie, so that's why I didn't get it
Okay.
earlier.
What are you watching?
Dazed and Confused.
Nice.
Oh, dude.
One of the best
Yeah.
soundtracks on any song ever or any
Yeah.
movie ever.
Haven't
Best
seen.
soundtrack ever.
Karma hasn't seen it in a long time, so we watched it.
God, I watched it last week. I watched it at least once a month, I think.
What are the movies
All right. Have you ever heard the if Werner Herzog was in Dazed and Confused?
called?
He's like, he says, you know what I like about the high school women? I get
Oh
older.
no.
Yeah.
I get older, and they don't realize the futility of life. We got another intro here.
Yeah, this is my intro.
Superman flying through Manhattan. Street lights glow beneath his cape. Batman brooding in the shadows. Joker's laugh makes heroes quake. Web slinger swings through the skyline. Goblin flies with hate and rage. Wonder size in the Amazon kingdom. Villains sneaking off the page. Can't you see they're just like us? Masking capes hide the pain. Heroes fall like mortal men. Comic books lie in the rain. Flash runs fast, but time won't stop. Cyborg hears the ticking clock. Aquaman in his ocean deep. Justice fought but never keeps. Behind the mask, the latest scars. Super strength can't hold their tears. Gadgets break and powers fade. Heroes die facing fears. Invisible jet lost in the night. Asgard crumbles from the fight.
It's a start.
You need to animate the can in the Scotty Young where he's spraying Spider-Man.
Yeah. Well, I got a cheap comic collector did those animations, but I'm gonna ask him to do some more for me.
Yeah.
He said those are
That's good.
hard to do. He pays for an app to get them to work. I think they're pretty cool.
I do too. I thought it was pretty neat.
I think the lyrics that AI came up with for that song were actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know how Rob, he must have put in a lot of info because it even says, from the hills of Kentucky, we stream.
Yeah, I need my own AI song. Yeah, I need mine. Yeah, a theme song. Yeah.
Well,
It's easy to do. I can send you the link. It's
that's
free.
Mark and
It's
other people.
absolutely
Yeah, man.
I was going to use the theme song from Simon and Simon, the 80s TV show, but
I talked you out of it wisely.
yeah,
Yeah. I was going to say that'll ping you quick.
but it would have
No,
been
mine's
cool.
got to be like, yeah, mine's got to be a cross between of Superfly and Shaft or something. It's got to be funky, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. It'd be a whole lot better if you did, man.
Later. Check you later.
Because you can't just say, I want a song that sounds like so and so. It'll flag. It won't. It'll say you mentioned the name of a band. You can't do that.
What's Glenn, what do you got?
I want blues
On the rack
rock
there.
with a little bit of R&B and some jazz.
NYX.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh,
Extra
everybody.
feature.
Also, I put his link in the chat. My friend here, Glenn, Flat Earth Santa, he has to get to at least 50 subscribers before he can stream. So if let's see what he's got right now. I'm going to put his link in the chat.
Well,
I put the
it's-
link to that AI thing in the private chat, Bobby, if you want to check it out.
Yeah,
Thanks, bro.
it's for MegaCon, right? We're just gonna get
He's at
we're
45.
gonna make fun of all the creators with the Puppet Santa, and we're gonna have little interviews and goofy stuff. So it's
Hell yeah.
Shout out to Puppet Santa.
Yeah, show everybody what you mean by the Santa. They might not know.
if they
Let's
don't
see
know.
his Santa puppet. Well, some of them probably do.
What do you mean you don't know about me,
It's
man?
exactly what I
Seriously?
assumed.
Are you kidding me? Like the earth is flat, man. Deal with it. Santa is coming.
That explains how you can deliver the presents all in one night, man, because the Earth's
It
flat.
is.
Yep.
It's only flat on Christmas. On Christmas Eve. He's lazy.
Sandman, I
He
wasn't
doesn't
going
want
to
to
do a live
anything.
tonight. But my interview was canceled tonight, Sandman. So I just said, I still got this time slot up here, so I might as well just use it, you know. Gojira, that's also Sandman Mystery Comics. If anybody, but I got some Gojira from him. Here, I'll show you. Oh no! There goes Tokyo.
You know, I saw that. Well, I've seen it, Blue Oyster Cult a bunch of times, but Dragon Con, the very first year in '87, when there was only like 1,500 people there and it was a gaming convention,
Mm-hmm.
the two guests of honor were Gary Gygax and Michael Moorcock.
Hey, Eric.
Michael Moorcock, of course, wrote Elric and worked with Blue Oyster Cult on a bunch of songs. And it just so happened that Eric Bloom of Blue Oyster Cult was in Atlanta that weekend and showed up unannounced at the convention. And some local band they had playing that night, they got the pleasure of having Eric Bloom and Michael Moorcock come up on stage and play Black Blade and a couple other Blue Oyster Cult songs.
That's really cool.
That was like really cool.
More cowbell, yeah.
Right. I don't think they played that one. They played Godzilla. They did
Sandman sent me these
Black Blade.
AOK.
Yeah. Godzilla, you got something on your back, man. Want me to get that for you?
Yeah. No, Michael Moorcock wasn't Hawkmoon. Michael Moorcock, Hawkmoon is a Lemmy, used to be with them. Robert, oh God, I can't think of his name. Shit, what was Michael Moorcock's band's name? Damn, I'm supposed to know this. And I would think, Sandman, you would too.
Is it Hawkmoon or something?
No, Hawkmoon was with Lemmy. I mean, Hawkmoon did a whole bunch of Elric music based on
Hawkwind was on the Lemmy.
Michael Moorcock's band. He's contributed to Hawkwind, Blue Oyster Cult. Robert Calvert is a Hawkwind.
Yeah, it's not Hawkwind, Hawkwind. Yeah.
It would be
Cliff, what's going on with you, man?
Yeah, Cliff.
The Deep Fix. That was the name of Michael Moorcock's band. Michael Moorcock and the Deep Fix.
I need a deep fix, that's for sure. So
Here we go.
so okay. Maybe Mark will fix it for me when I get to Heroes Con.
I'm keeping my hands warm just in case I run into you before then.
Your hands warm? What are we talking about?
Wouldn't want to shock you with cold hands.
Mhm.
Mm. Mark knows I like nipple play. So I found this among my loose
Who
stuff.
doesn't?
Exactly, Bobby.
I don't think I
It
could
was
read.
making. Yeah, there you go. Let me see. There you go.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
This was fun, and I'm like, where did this come from? And all I could think about is like, it must have been Mateo. And I was like, oh well, it's mine.
What is it? Italian?
Yeah, it's Italian. Yeah,
Yeah.
they call him
No.
Spider-Man now, but they didn't for ages.
I like the old Arion Lord of Atlantis. I used to have that run.
Team ups. Yeah.
So not only did all of these come out of a dollar box, but like, look, it has a little like
Pac-Man.
stamp to them from the store.
Oh.
Oh yeah, the date
Yeah.
stamp.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn. I'm like, who did I raid, and why is none of this bagged and boarded?
Oh, Peter,
All right.
like that one.
Um,
I'm a big
I was
fan
one
of
of the
that.
one that Toys R Us shopping spree. Ooh, I like that.
yeah, that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it might be a Frank Miller cover. I'm not sure.
I was wondering that.
Yeah.
The interior is DeMatteis. No, that can't be right. Carrie Gimbel breakdowns. And of course, it says nothing about the cover.
Right. Probably deep.
Oh, no, the cover says Ed and Al, so definitely not.
Yeah.
Yo. I got that whole run. Yeah, I'm a thing guy, so I got that whole run. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it gets real weird.
John Byrne.
Oh, yeah. That was great. 90s era Spider-Man.
Yo. Yo. John Byrne, baby.
The best thing about those were the covers.
Mm.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, like tell me about it. Look at this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the number one. Yeah.
Really cool.
You got everybody on there.
That was the second volume number. First time they said, let's start over.
Yeah, because John Byrne's like, I'm having none of it. We're going to issue one. No, I don't know, John. If it's like, we're doing issue one.
Well, the first time he did that, he did it with Superman too.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got milk.
Buffy.
Sarah Michelle.
God.
Yeah, she did.
God, it feels like yesterday I was looking at this stuff.
Yeah.
On the wreck, that is.
We don't have good dollar bins in Kentucky. I'll tell you that. At least not where
I
I'm
would
at.
say I don't in my town, but
Listen, I need to get my ass to Chattanooga or whatever because I see them finding all sorts of $1 and $5 bin shit that's amazing.
yep.
Um, sometimes you just get lucky, man. Yeah, the books find you. Yeah.
And sometimes the books find you.
Yeah.
And sometimes the books find you and they're fingering your butthole saying, just buy me. When in the meantime, your bank account is going, no, you're going to Heroes.
Yeah.
You're going to Heroes so that Mark can finger your butthole. Stop it.
There we go. That would kill two birds with one stone at Heroes. Have you got your tickets yet?
Nope.
Buy your tickets real quick.
I'm frozen with fear.
buy your ticket.
Oh.
Screen share. We can do this together.
I would, but I only
Well,
got
I'm not
I
going to
haven't
screen
bought
share
mine
my
either.
card
We
information.
got to put your card info in there, but you got to get your ticket. That way, there's less likely a chance to back out. Like you're committed at that
Are
point.
they really?
You're in.
They're not going to sell out, are they?
No.
They don't sell out.
They'll sell out tomorrow. We got to get Cliff his ticket now.
The hotels are still available.
There's a lot
I
more
already got my
hotels than there
hotel,
are
baby.
convention space.
I still got to get mine too.
Come on, Kevin.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm all set and ready to roll.
Yeah, Bog's got his.
Vlogs lives at the convention center.
Yeah.
For real.
He's about in walking distance.
Well, someone else bought his for him.
Yeah, Paul did, didn't he?
I was
Yeah.
talking about Boggs is like the Don Rickles of the YouTube community because he's always on, like, you know how Don Rickles was always on the Carson show all the time. And he's like that on the streams. He's on every stream.
Nah, Boggs was being wishy-washy about whether or not he wanted to go all 3 days or just go one day. And Paul finally said, "I'm buying your ticket. You're going the whole weekend."
Mhm.
The whole
I mean, he can sleep in his bed every night. Ain't no reason not to.
Right?
Yeah, you should have seen him last year. It was like one of the highlights of Heroes Con, is just watching him walk around like with a sparkle in his eyes, smiling ear to ear the whole time. The
That's awesome.
whole time.
Yeah.
I
He
tell
just
you
had that
what,
Willy Wonka. Yeah, he had that Willy Wonka song going on in his head. Yeah.
right?
yeah.
Quite a few people at Dragon Con back
He really did, my dude.
for their first time, and it was
It was
like
one of
that.
the
every
highlights.
time.
That you're in a world of pure imagination.
Bobby, you gotta get out
Yo.
there one year, man.
Yeah, man.
No, you're lucky. You're right there, and like, man, you're like in Grand Central Station for
I
the
know,
community.
right?
You always got
Yeah.
like at least a healthy little pocket size of people that show up to all the little shows, events. Y'all got the little crew there and everything.
Yeah,
Now,
man.
you're in Augusta. I got me and Comic Viking.
Yeah.
Mm,
We gotta
Well,
travel a
you
little
all
bit.
have a show up there about every 3 months or something, don't you, in Augusta?
I don't know.
You don't go to any of the local little shows.
No, we have this real life piece of shit thing called the Augusta Con. It's imagine if you didn't care about, like, imagine if I rented out a conference room at the nice hotel, overcharged a bunch of people who like anime and Pokemon cards a bunch of money for tables, and just paid no care or anything to it because I don't give a shit about anime or Pokemon, and I charged everyone $20 at the door to get in. That's
Yeah.
what we have every couple months. So I don't fuck with it. They don't fuck with the locals. They do stupid shit like schedule it on Free Comic Book Day, which is made to boost your shops and stuff. So
Yeah, screw
I'm
that.
a big middle finger to that guy. Like I'm a
Yeah.
locals
You
kind
know,
of.
we have a D-bag group that does the same thing in my area on Free Comic Book Day. I'm like, why would you do that? And then of course, like, oh, we have free comics. So I'm like, why are you doing this?
yeah.
You're defeating the
And
purpose.
he does, and the same guy that puts on the Augusta Con, he like stays in the southeast. You know, he'll have just pick a city, and he just rotates. Like he has
I
like a
was
3
going to
month.
say that sounds probably like the same guy that does the one in Macon every
Yeah, it's the same
every
D
few
bag,
months or
and
so.
he does an anime con too. So he has the name of your city Comic Con and the name of your city Anime Con, and he just has them on rotation where they're almost.
There it is, Mark. There it is.
There we go. Cliff is in there like swimwear. Now put your card info up there.
Yeah, it says.
All right, Kev, you're next.
Hold on, let me get my pen.
Yeah,
I got to wait till at least tomorrow. I don't have the money in the bank right now.
I hear that.
I don't have any money to do it yet.
Yo,
I
I
would-
tried to do a
I got, like-
solid.
You want me to take it out there now, Cliff, or
You can. I just needed the proof. I just needed the proof.
I tried to do a solid for a staff member today because the weather and stuff. Because of the weather, I had like some of my appointments canceled, and because it's just a slow time of year, I'm running small staff. So I was going to let my assistant worked today, like a little half day instead of me going in. I'm just going to hang out with the kids. Like she ain't got no kids or nothing. And she's lost a lot of hours in the past couple of weeks and having to use PTO to make up for it. So I let her go in, and I get a call 5 minutes after closing saying, "Mark, I just want you to know I'm okay, but there's blood everywhere. And can I FaceTime you?" So she was messing with an animal I told her not to mess with, trying to make friends with it, and it popped and got her in the face, bottom teeth under her chin, and top teeth got her right under her nose, and like she had like a gash right here all the way through and stuff.
That's
Just
stitches.
She was on the way to get stitches from there.
Yeah.
She messed around and found out. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going into work in the morning in just a few hours to clean up blood all over the floor. I told her just to leave it. I'll get it in the morning. But she got her hours. She made it. So we have these dogs from time to time that they don't want no affection. They don't want nothing. Just feed them, water them, leave them alone.
Yeah.
And she has this thing where she just wants the dogs to she wants to not tame them, but she wants them to interact
Love
with her.
her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she even she told me like this story, because when we lock dogs up, like the dogs have the ability to be inside, but they can walk to their own outside area, so they can walk in and out as they see fit, kind of thing. And I tell people, like, don't go in there with this dog, and they know it. And she told me that she was locking up from the outside, and it popped its door open and came out at her. But when I was video calling with her, I can see all the blood from the occurrence was all on the inside where she wasn't supposed to go. I'm like, it's unfortunate. This was avoidable.
Yeah.
Yup.
Words that have been haunting my entire week.
Mm.
All right.
You had to
You
put your.
want to see the gash?
Sure.
No, there wasn't a gash included. That's for sure.
Let's blow them up. Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then on the bottom of her chin, you can see where the tooth went in there. But that right there, when she pulls her lip down, it just opens all the way up.
Well, now she can get one of those bedazzled jewels right there, man. That's like the hottest
my
thing.
wife said, the Monroe. I told her just get a tattoo just to cover up just that part of her face, and I think it'll come with a free Tesla.
Man, yeah, no, that's sad, man. But yeah, that's yeah.
I felt bad for her. She was in good spirits, but I tell them all the time, I got kids and stuff. I ain't got time to be tending to no wounds and stitches and stuff. There's way to work with animals, and some things you just don't need to do. Like, you don't need to conquer this dog. Just leave it alone.
I'm like, I know that's painful, but I could imagine, it could have been a whole lot worse. It could have just ripped her freaking lip off. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Ripped her throat out.
Hit. That's all it did was just hit. But with the way that the blood was in there, I can tell that it hit, and it probably knocked her out for a second or something, because there's just blood splattered. It looked like a scene from Dexter.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. You had to put your Batman hat on. You said this is where it happened, and this is I could see exactly what happened.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this happened right where I told you not to be. Yeah, we have ways to work with dogs like that where you don't have to put yourself in harm's way. Like you can use this apparatus to close their door, so you don't have to go in there with them. I mean, 99% of the dogs you just go in their room with them, pet them, let them roll over, close their doors, lock them up, all that. But you can do it without going in there as well. There's no point.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no point.
Yeah, there's certain dogs you don't mess with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we do temperament tests and stuff, and they're sweet, but just like anything, they're living creatures. They have their good days or bad days, and sometimes they just some dogs you play with, and some dogs you have to work with. It's an animal.
It's like when you go get an autograph at the con, they're just people. You don't know if they're gonna be mad or happy or
Don't know what
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
protocol they got before they came and sat down at the table. Don't know what kind of family event they're missing out on.
There you have
right, exactly.
House of L Comics in the house.
All right, Mark.
Yeah.
Heading to Heroes, but I have my damn tickets.
Now I'm excited.
There you go.
I'm excited.
I'm gonna get mine very, very soon.
What's next on the hit list? Are you going to drive there? Are you going to carpool there?
Carpool.
Who you riding with?
I don't know yet because everyone's very, very cool, very tentative, and my inner controlling Capricorn is losing his fucking horned mind, but it's okay. It's okay.
I'd say you can ride with Kev, but you got to drive down to Kevin's house
Where's Kevin?
and pick Kevin up.
Middle
Where's
Georgia,
Kevin?
about 200 miles south of Mark.
Right? That ain't no
I'll call
carpool
Kevin.
anymore.
I would be happy to carpool people, but I'll load the car up with the table and the chairs and all that, and we don't have like an SUV or nothing. We just get like a cheapest
My
rental car we
current-
can get that works.
My current potential carpool is Izzy and Cuppy, and I'm
There you go.
very worried because Cuppy didn't answer to a single message in the group chat.
He always goes though.
Right.
Yeah.
I hope so. And listen, I need, I would love
Well,
to.
with something like that, it's probably best to like private message them instead of putting them on blast in a group chat.
I didn't put him on blast in the group chat. Izzy made the group chat.
What group chat?
We made our own group chat for the
Oh,
trip.
just the three of y'all? Okay. That's
So
right.
I'm real-
I don't
I'm
want to
real-
feel left out of a Heroes Con chat. You know what I'm saying?
Don't feel left out. It's just three Puerto Ricans being a mess.
Oh shit, House of L. Isn't that DC Comics Presents 27? Isn't that the first Mongol?
Yeah. Very nice.
Yeah, I'm very excited that Heroes Con has turned into such a big thing. I'm kind of a little sad that it's not on Father's Day weekend this year.
I'm not.
Why?
But June makes me very sad. So I'm happy that I don't have to think about I don't have to think about my father's birthday or Father's Day or the day he died while at Heroes Con.
Oh, Kevin, I mean, sorry, I got.
Although actually I do have to think about it because the day after Heroes Con is the anniversary of his death. So I'm rocking and rolling that weekend.
Huh.
Oh,
That's
thanks, Paul. Paul's always making cool little clips and video intros and.
Oh, yeah.
Copyright strikes left and right.
I quit co-streaming. I
Hey,
got
but
tired of all the.
they're
Yeah,
just claims. They're just claims. They'll be all right.
Yeah.
Oh, please. Like, but you get bombarded. It's like 14 of them. It's like, why did you air a clip of the Warhammer 40K video? Blah, 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 blah. Like,
I get a copyright claim or either a demonetization claim every Friday. Typically 37 to 43 seconds after Lady Fantastic jumps on. She jumps on. I love her to death. She jumps on with her lovable vulgarity, and immediately they're like pulling ads from it. Like, nope. This is not ad suitable. You've been demonetized.
You know what's funny? Is the only episode of Comics and Coffee that I had that it was like, nope, this is not suitable. Straight up said this is not suitable is when I had her on.
Mhm.
And I'm like, what the fuck happened here?
Yeah, advertisers hate Lady Fantastic. And I don't care. I don't ever tell her to clean it up or keep it PG or anything.
No, neither would I. But it's such a targeted assault.
It's hilarious for me.
By her, like, do they just straight up hate her? Does the AI know her face and voice? It's like, no.
Yeah, they don't. She is the resistance, and Skynet's fighting back against her.
Yeah, they just see her.
She's our timeline's John Connor. We have to protect her.
Yeah. I think it was that time she said, "Goodbye, you cock knockers," or something like that. Yeah.
Every time you see her.
I'm
Hello,
not
insert
doing it for the
something.
monetization either, but I know I'm doing it for fun, but also the monetization goes to help me with the food pantry. So I need it to work.
Yeah, exactly, JB. She does it, realizes what she does, apologizes, then does it again.
I love her.
Yeah, she's awesome.
So can't you get away with it a couple of times, but you just keep saying it, and that's out there, or they just do it immediately?
You
It really
can't
did.
be very early in the video either.
Well, what happens in my case is it's not that it's early. It's because we talk about any and everything on those Friday morning streams, so we always get around to, and it's become a thing. Like even with Rob, like we find the line and Rob puts his toe across it before Lady Fantastic ever gets there, and then just like the conversation topics are what does it. It's not necessarily a vulgar thing she says. It's just we talk about shit that YouTube, because it's YouTube. It's the old guard still running YouTube, and they're still trying to greatly suggest people talk about or not talk about certain things. And
We
the way
talk
that they
about-
do that is by taking money out of people's mouths.
We talked about sex bots for like an hour on your morning show. one
They don't
time.
care about sex bots. They don't give a shit about that. But you start talking about government responsibility and stuff like that, they're like, nope, take his money. Take it. Take it. We don't hold people accountable. We don't do that. Send the sex bots out, distract them.
And now we never will.
Yeah.
And now, well, in my opinion, now the people are allowed to call out whoever they want to call out, where they weren't before.
Yeah,
The government don't never hold itself accountable. It ain't up to the government to hold the
Or you can
government
throw your
accountable.
arm out any way you want now.
Brilliant
It's
nature
okay.
is wonderful. Where the people are proud of their prison, and also not only are they the guards, they're also the prisoners. It's magical. It actually reminds me of the series The Prisoner.
Yeah, the government won't never hold itself accountable. Don't matter who's in there. Fuck them all. There's just times when the people are allowed to talk more than other times, and that's a big deal to a lot of people.
Oh, here comes trouble.
There he is.
Fox made it.
There he is.
We were talking about you, baby.
There he is.
Wow.
Baby.
Yo.
God, why is my thing cracked? What up?
What's up, Aaron? Bogsy, are you gonna crash at your house Heroes Con weekend and just commute each day to the convention center? Are you gonna get a
I am.
tent? What are you gonna do?
Yeah. No, I'm gonna crash here.
Can Cliff crash there? Oh,
Guess not.
I guess
I didn't
not.
do it. It wasn't me. I didn't do it.
Listen, I cannot crash at Boggs' house. His parents live there. I will try to use that blowjob chair. I will be arrested. It will be terrible.
Oh my God.
Sorry, I'm
Hey.
lagging.
Did you catch any of that, Will?
No, I was lagging so much.
I said
Will.
I can't possibly be invited to your house for Heroes because
Is
I
this
will
true?
get there.
Is this
I will
true,
try to
Will?
use the blowjob chair. Your parents will call the cops on me. It'll be a whole thing.
Most likely.
Is it true? Will Aaron says everybody's invited to stay at your house.
No,
It'll be like, guess who's coming to dinner? Yeah.
Did Boggs leave after the question was asked?
my
odd
internet was
timing.
laggy. But Bobby, good to see you, bro.
Good to see you, brother. I give you a Lowe's greeting. Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yep. We were talking about Lowe's earlier, man. I know about it. I've been in the backstages and shit. I know all about it.
Yeah, dude, I'm wearing a Valspar shirt right now.
Yep.
If you need
They were saying,
any house paint, Boggs is your plug.
No, I
Yup.
don't know anything about paint. I really don't.
Got entropy in comics stuff, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark, how much does
The
Jergens
Jordans are always
cost?
around together.
I don't even know what this means, but I hardly ever know what aggressively relaxing means.
AR is a great dude. He speaks his mind. It's awesome. Hey, Cliff.
I like him a lot. He's all right.
Cliff, can you get me one of those
Dude.
microphones like you have?
When is Heroes this year? It is June 20th, I think.
Get me what?
June 20th to the 22nd. I
Yeah.
said, Cliff, I need one of the microphones. Cliff, grab your microphone.
Entropy and
Okay,
comics.
Cliff.
Now we got to
Says
see
he's
when
done.
it's meaningful.
What are you cooking, Entropy?
Cliff, where's the microphone?
Will. Here is the microphone.
I love this shit.
And when we get to Heroes, whether it's your place or mine, you're going to discover the blowjob chair.
Fuck, I'm doomed. Oh my.
Up. Ooh, whoops.
Tacos. Ooh,
Tacos.
that sounds good.
Instead of
Um,
Yo,
taco
Bobby,
Tuesday,
you
taco
do
Unless-
any more art? You do
Unless-
any more art recently?
Unless,
Oh my god, you and Cliff have a microphone.
unless Mark is busy blowing my back out.
Well, that escalated very quickly.
Actually, Mark knows he's in the top 5, but if someone's gonna blow my back, given that Will is at the top of that list,
Oh,
you know,
Jesus Christ.
Mark is just happy to know he's in the top 5 and that his
Wh-
shoulders can handle the work.
Where's Comic Vet?
I look forward to the
He's,
sale.
you
Fat
know
Man.
what? He's in the top 20 because you know the majority of what he brings to the table is the blue eyes and the height, you know. But you know, there's also like 2-for-1 specials. So if we combine Comic Vet with someone else who's tall, then that raises them up
So
real fast.
him and Shane and
So like
you
him
make
and
the
Shane,
Eiffel
it's like
Tower.
if him and Shane show up as a pair, right? All of a sudden they're moving up the scale real fast, you know. And then I like to do a little measuring contest before I get to work, so I gotta have the vegetable oil in my throat ready, and then you know, and then we'll settle down on who's going back to the hotel.
Hey, Cliff, have you heard? I met him last year. Have you heard if Louis going this year? I bet he is. He goes.
I hope
every
he does. I'll be very disappointed if. I hope people show up this year. It's a big deal for me to
Have
be
you
going.
met
I'm
Louis
sweating.
before?
Not in person.
I thought you have.
No, and I know. Listen, I can't wait. I would love to hug Louis. I would and spin him around and feel up them shoulders, and I would love to hug Mark and spin him around. You know, I'd love to see Rob and just gently hug him because I don't think he wants to spin. You know, not everybody
Just
wants
heads
to
up,
spin.
don't. If I get spun, don't spin me too much because I get nauseous.
Oh God.
You know what, Will? I'll take my chance of you vomiting on my shoulder. You know, I
Oh, by
have
the
9
way-
nieces and nephews.
By the way, hi Glenn.
There we go.
Glenn's been awful quiet.
Everyone
Justin
else is
Birch,
ta-
I don't do Justin
Everyone
Birch. I
else
don't
is
do
talking.
hugs at all. It's just a firm handshake when I see Justin Birch. Okay.
No, it's just it'd be like a movie, Jeremiah Johnson, just a quick look and a nod. I'm just kidding. Hey, if anybody wants to get a wagon, they can hitch it to my wheelchair and ride in the back. And we'll just drive around while we're there.
Calvin
Mark.
and Hobbes style.
I was meaning to ask you, Mark. So I have the electric wheelchair. I might have to take my charger on the floor. Would it, if I had to, would it be possible to charge it by the table?
I think Mark's muted. I think he's on the phone.
Okay. Anyway, how about Justin says, how about a high five, Cliff?
I mean, I guess fine if you want to be lame.
Lame.
That's great. So, Bobby, you work on anything cool?
No, man, I need to. I've got that. I got. I have to work on something. I haven't worked on nothing for a while, so I'm getting that itch where I gotta fucking do something. Yeah, it's driving me crazy. Yeah, I drew this one with Bleecker and then the other day. I did a Creature of the Black Lagoon kind of a thing.
Wow. That's
I
beautiful.
colored it in. Yeah, he's got all kinds of breast
Cliff, that's
assistance.
who
Yeah.
you could spin around instead of Justin.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
but I ain't doing.
Around
I need to
how?
get to working.
I don't know.
What did you say
Go
about spinning
choose.
around?
The Creature in the Black Lagoon.
Mm.
Justin. Oh my God. Justin, don't worry. I don't see you as totally lame. But I don't know, Vogs. You said something. You said something about spinning around, and I don't know. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
the Creature in the Black Lagoon.
Interesting.
What?
Mark
Where's
looks
the
like
paper
he's
there?
dying laughing of something.
Mm.
Is it us?
He's
I
in
hope
a
so.
serious like.
It ain't us. No, he's laughing at something else.
I think, yeah, his
He's
face is red.
over there cutting up somebody.
hmm
I know Jiggy's
Yep.
about to go live, but I'm gonna chill here.
I got that Rogue Boggs. I picked that one up.
Yes, sir. I got the Adam Hughes and the J. Scott Campbell.
Yup. I seen you had the chrome. You had the shiny one. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, I picked
sir.
this one up. My
Took
shop,
me a-
yeah, they're behind. Yeah, they're behind on because I guess because of the diamond. But yeah, well, I like this one.
Oh,
This is
that's
that.
cool.
I got that Storm
Yeah,
cover too,
That's an
and I love
homage
it
to
because it's a
something.
tribute to him kidnapping Storm. I love it.
yeah, yeah. I love that
Like,
one.
it's like toast, bitches. He's got his chalice up and everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yo,
Oh, there's Mark.
he tells Storm all the time, "You're the most beautiful woman on the
It
planet."
looks like
I
he done
love it.
roofied them all. He
Hey,
straight up
celebration,
Bill
bitches.
Cosby cover right there.
Hey,
Hey,
It's
hey,
got
Matt.
uses electricity. Let's remember.
Hey,
It's
Matt.
got those George
you-
Perez. It's got the
Matt,
George
you-
Perez head right there. Yeah,
Oh, the
Hey,
corner
Matt.
box.
You should
yeah,
ask
yeah.
Mark
The
the
cornerback.
You should ask Mark the
Yeah.
question again because now we can hear Mark.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was on the phone. My oldest is going to college. She
Oh,
she got accepted a bunch of colleges and accepted the University of South Carolina. Go Cox!
Yeah.
And, I get the email that she gets. And she had to fix one of her application things. That I got an email. I had to call her, tell her to fix it.
Right
okay,
on.
Matt, ask your question to Mark.
I was just wondering where I have to charge my chair when I'm on the floor at the. If I have to charge on the floor at the con, would it be possible to charge it at the table, the C2 or the
C3 table.
C3?
We don't pay for a drop cord. Some tables will have electricity and stuff, but any booth that's like getting like a drop cord sent to your booth. You can pay per outlet you want brought to your booth, or if you want guaranteed internet thing. Those are all add-on things, and we don't get any of those.
Okay,
but
I'm sure there'll be somewhere to charge it at.
Yeah, probably.
Hopefully,
a regular old outlet plug.
Yeah.
Do I hear Finn or Monkey?
That's Finn. He just woke up and meandered in here.
Mark's kids look so much like him.
They do.
Each parent.
It should work out that way. Yeah.
Usually it does.
Most of the time, yeah.
And that's like Jim Carrey and me, myself, and Irene, you know.
Hey, Cliff, do you like my microphone? Joke's on you. It's not a microphone. It's a TV remote.
I don't know. All I know is that you put something phallic up against your lips, and I'm not against it. Poor Bob.
Hey, is anybody else watching the new Dexter show?
No.
I'm watching it a little bit.
Come on, man, you're gonna get me in trouble.
I'm watching it a little bit.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Keep it on the down low, kid. Keep it on the down low, kid.
I'm going through and binge watching because it's like one of those shows. Like, I mean, I love Dexter, the original run, you know, and they had like a long hiatus and did that one season called New Blood, then a smaller hiatus, and now they're doing Original Sin, which is like the prequel and stuff, and it just makes you want more. So I've been going back binging all the original again, and just got to season 5 today. It's so good. No, Aaron, no. The answer is no.
No.
he's seen the title intro where he's making breakfast and stuff and tying his shoes, and it looks very sadistic. But it's not a kid appropriate show. No.
I've been saying this on like every stream I've been on. Somebody asked me about TV shows I'm watching, and the one I've watched was pretty good. It's called Interior Chinatown.
Is that like Extreme Home Makeover?
No, it's like they're in these side characters on it's like a police, like the side characters in a police procedural, but they don't know they're in a TV show. And
So it's Agatha.
It's got the girl that played Quake and or Daisy on Agents of Shield, and what's the Chinese guy, the comedian? He's on a Daily Show. I can't remember his name, but he's in it.
And Mark, what's fascinating is that the people, like, they're the background Chinese restaurant, like that's who the stars are, right? And then like people start showing up and they're like, "Oh, you're the mean waiter," and he's like, "What the fuck is happening here?" You know?
And they all start coming to,
yeah, they all start realizing that maybe they're a part of something that they do not understand, and I
So
love
it's
it.
kind of Truman Showish in that way.
Right, like, but like I don't really like. I don't know. Like, it's like I can't tell if it's Truman Showish or if it's just a twisted satire.
I don't know.
But part of the fun is in finding out.
Yeah. Would y'all like to watch the trailer?
No, because I
Okay.
don't want you to get copyright strikes.
Well, just the whole breakdown of like a Daredevil trailer like 2 days ago.
I know, and I have no idea how you get away with it.
There's a difference between getting a claim and a strike.
I haven't even got a claim, but I talk over it the whole time and pause it in between. So maybe that's how I get away with it.
Maybe it is. All I know is I can't do squat. Everything I try to do, I get slapped with strikes, claims. I'm like, and I'm not trying to mess around. I'm too new for that. I'm too new. You know?
Y'all,
So
y'all seen there's a new fire that started in California today?
Oh, right.
Oh, what's that?
It's north of Los Angeles. 8,000 acres already on fire. They're evacuating more people.
Cliff, did you piss somebody off and they're just reporting you? And that's why you're getting the strikes no matter what you do?
It could be. That would be fascinating too.
Are you getting strikes or claims though? Again, it's
No, Mark, it's a bombardment. Okay, so it's like, so you know, I'm just like, okay, whatever. All I know is it's a daily annoyance.
Yeah, well, one of them doesn't matter, and one of them does matter. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, when I say doesn't matter, one hurts your channel, like can cause you to lose your channel, and one can't cause you to lose your channel at all. It only affects your ability to have revenue.
Well, I know for a fact one of them was serious because you know it came with a big old freaking note attached, you know, and now I just don't want to fuck around. I'm just you know I just won't want to do it. Justin Birch, I'm the one reporting him. That's the reason I don't want to hug.
Yeah,
I love you, Justin.
Well, it normally for stuff like that you won't get. It's normally somebody reporting somebody.
There's an algorithm that picks up. Different companies have different like concerns with people using their material.
Yeah.
Like my buddy Steve, he did trailer reactions from time to time, and he did one on the newest Mario cartoon movie. And granted, he probably didn't.
Nintendo
he doesn't pay attention to like the way you're supposed to do those things to get around the fair use law and let the trailer run for too long, kind of thing. And they gave him a legitimate strike, which means your channel's on probation for 90 days. And if you catch another strike in that 90-day period for anything at all, like they'll just take your channel down.
Yeah,
you know,
and you can't.
No, you get 3 strikes.
For a week.
The strike will get, because it happened to me. The strike that you got will become a strike, and then the second one goes on a 90-day thing. But then when you get the third one, you're done.
Yeah.
Did they ever put you on? Did they ever put you on double secret probation?
Yeah.
Double
Uh,
super probation. What else? The worst
What
one.
they do is they make you answer a bunch of questions that are really stupid and easy about copyright law. Is it okay to share someone else's content on blah blah blah? That has nothing to do with what you got hit for. But if you answer all the questions correctly and you get multiple chances, then after 90 days, it's completely removed and you go back to square one.
Yeah.
So I had it for 3 months because I tried a 24-hour live
Okay,
stream
I'm back.
that looped a bunch of my videos that were okay by themselves, but being looped through a live stream, it triggered not a strike, but the claim. It triggered a strike, and then it became a claim because I didn't turn off the live stream because I wasn't home to receive their warnings.
Oh no.
So it just
It looked
kept
like you
going.
just found a loophole to try to get like watch hours without working for them.
Right.
Right.
Well, I just like constantly talk over the trailer and then have them pause it. And I just did a thing where I talked over like 4 different trailers a day on my live stream. I did earlier.
I think the
today.
key to the trailers is the music. If they have
Yes.
music in them that is very popular, instantly recognizable, then it's going to trigger a claim. If not, then it won't trigger one. If it's just musical score.
Yep. Hey, Mark, I forget you fly to Heroes. You don't drive, right?
I drive.
You drive. I thought so. I
Mhm.
thought you would drive.
I think I'm the only one that's going to be flying there.
Oh no.
No, I
Well,
meant
no,
I
he
meant
has
Taylor,
to
maybe.
a
fly.
bunch of us.
Out of all of us.
He's the one reporting you.
Yeah. Yo, it's gonna be Glenn, there's gonna be so many people there this year.
Oh, no doubt.
I'm excited. I'm really excited.
I am too, dude.
Well, I haven't
Mark
been to
was-
Heroes since the last time I was at Heroes is the very first time that MegaCon happened. We met the couple at Heroes that started MegaCon, and
Hey,
it was
Glenn,
that year. Was the
I-
last
I
time I
don't-
was there.
What year was
What-
that?
I want to say 2004 or 2005.
So, Glenn, I wanted to ask you. I don't know if you can repeat the story. Can you tell Mark the funny story you told us about Heroes or no?
What about David Lloyd?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you know David Lloyd, the artist for V for Vendetta with Alan Moore. He showed up. Me and my buddy Brian went down. We
I wasn't trying to call you out, by the way.
No,
Glenn. I
that's
just think
fine.
It's a great story.
Call them out, Boggs. Don't apologize.
we ended up grabbing a Texas Mickey of Jack Daniels from the local store. We come back, we start drinking it at the hotel. This was actually MegaCon. This wasn't Heroes.
This was Mega.
Yeah, this was MegaCon. When we got back, we started drinking it. Some people were coming back out of the con because it was the same hotel. Bunch of people just joined us. Then David Lloyd comes in and he's like, "Oh, mind joining for a few drinks?" We're like, "Yeah." Drank the whole night. He's telling us stories about Alan Moore and the shit that went on and during just a bunch of different stuff. He gets so drunk he couldn't remember where his hotel room was, but he could remember where the people that put on the con where their hotel room was. And at 4 o'clock in the morning, he's banging on their door, going, "Where's my room? Where's my room?"
That's crazy.
So he finally gets there, and he didn't make his signing till 2 hours later. They weren't too happy with us. I'm like, I didn't make him drink. It's not my problem.
You're gonna love Heroes Con if that's the case. I haven't been too dogmatic about it this year, but I'm a big fan of the Westin. I'm pretty much an unplayed PR employee for them when it comes to the Westin Hotel, because Heroes Con and the Westin go hand in hand. So it's not just the closest hotel. It's not just the breakfast buffet, which is my favorite part of the entire trip to Heroes Con is breakfast. But there'll be a select few of us at breakfast. You will always find me at breakfast at the Westin early in the morning. And so you'll find me, DJ, Rob, and Remy there, and Pops there every morning. But the cool thing is, you'll also find Chris Claremont there, Al Milgram there, Pat Broderick there.
Nice.
You'll find Steranko there if he's not still sleeping off a hangover and a hooker, and like all the big names. The guests stay at the Westin for the most part. You'll be riding elevators with Scotty Young and whoever, like the whole time you're there, going back and forth. It's the bee's knees.
Yeah.
I have a question from the audience.
You want me to read it? Hey, would you guys like live critique my comic on Kickstarter pre-launch? I have 7 pages up and want opinions.
Oh my!
Well, it's up to you guys. I don't care.
This is Matt's channel. You got to send him the PayPal.
$5 per page.
What's the name of your Kickstarter? And do you understand what you're asking for?
I'm not a good critic for one thing, I'll tell you that.
With honest opinions.
Yeah, I'm pretty honest.
Yeah. Aaron said do the review. Drop the name of your Kickstarter, Braden.
Okay, I'm back. Freaking lag sucks.
Oh,
Cliff, are you familiar with Kickstarter, Cliff?
Of course. Let's see.
Can we find him by his name?
I'm trying. He's been on YouTube for 13 years.
I think
Got
I've
me
been on
beat.
YouTube for 8 years.
hey, Mark, I just want to go back and say about the Westin.
David
You're the
number
that
one,
gets
a
me to get the Westin.
superhero noir story.
I just found it too.
What's up, Matt?
I said
Launching
that-
soon.
Mark is the one that sold me on making sure I got a room at the Westin.
Oh yeah.
Weston is the good spot.
Yeah.
Like
Bogdan
Mark
knows.
asked earlier, I will be commuting every day.
You better
Taking
get
a
there
bus
early,
or
Bob.
taking an Uber. What's up?
Yeah. You better get there early and go meet him for breakfast and shit, yeah.
And Justin Birch said it's hashtag Team Breakfast Club.
Justin, go look this up on Kickstarter and critique the letters for us, please, sir.
Right. Oh. Hey,
Unbiased,
Mark,
as you said.
I know you mainly buy comics at Heroes. Do you ever look at the toys? They
They don't really
there
have, they don't
too,
really
or
have
no?
toys there that often. They don't have that much. Last year there was a good bit more, but not really.
Have you seen the new Marvel Legends toys coming out with the Brahm Space Knight? And they got little mini comics with them.
Yeah, I don't do Marvel Legends. I did Marvel Legends for years. I started collecting them in Wave 1. I've got totes of Marvel Legends, but when they stopped coming with the comics and stopped being by Toy Biz, I
Birch
stopped
said, he
caring.
wants the name of it.
Hey, Matt,
Yeah.
we're go ahead.
It's on Kickstarter by the dude's name in the chat, but the name of the Kickstarter is Haven, Haven, a superhero noir story. Enhanced our freaks. To be honest with you, the page layouts are good.
Yep.
The page layouts are really good. The artwork looks like something you'd see in Boom Studios or something of that caliber. The art looks good. I'm trying to read through the first page.
Oh, he's from Canada.
Oh, instant fail then.
Oh, stop.
Oh, Canada. Wait, Glenn's from Canada. We can't say that about Glenn.
You want me to pull the screen up?
Yeah, Braden, Justin Birch there in the chat. He's a professional comic letterer. Does books
Yes.
like Nice House by the Sea, Something Is Killing the Children. So he can give you some. Dude, the letters to me look good too. As I read through it, we'll see. I see you got some like emphasis words. We'll see how it hits.
Yeah, Braden, put the link in there. I'll put it up on the. I'll share it.
Where's my room? Where's my room?
Where's my room? Where's for him?
So Vox, who's gonna be in the who's gonna be in the Super Bowl?
Man, I think it's going to be Chiefs Eagles.
Yep. You know how that ends.
Are you and the boys going to watch somewhere?
Send the link to the private chat because I can't click on that.
Are you and like Marcus and like Big or Becker? Are you guys going to watch somewhere the game?
That'd be
tonight?
cool, but more than likely I'll just be here at the crib. You know what I mean? Drinking safe at home. Yeah, because you know what I mean.
Your
I'll be
brother
drinking
Danny
beer
on
with
ya?
Brother Joe. No, I'll talk to him on the phone. Yeah, he'll hunker down. I'll hunker down. It's at nighttime, and I learned to drink at home and shit where it's safe. Yeah.
How's he
When
doing? I haven't seen him much lately.
Brother Joe, he's doing good, man. You know, he'd be on Blame Fable. He'd be over there singing this week. Yeah. Yep. But yeah,
I know
he's
they
doing
love
good. I
him
haven't seen
over
him
there. I
myself.
know they love him over there.
Oh yeah, man. Yep. I'm glad they took him in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because I was nervous. You know, this is my brother. He's crazy, and
Braden, why didn't you put any word? Why didn't you have them put any words on the protester signs?
You know what's so funny, Matt? When you said the intro for Paul's, when you showed the comic of Rey Mysterio, and you said Boyaka, Boyaka in the 619, wasn't that you, Bobby, for
Yeah.
Paul's intro? Didn't you say Boyaka, Boyaka in the 619?
booyaka, it should have been. Yeah. If it wasn't, it should have been. Yeah, man. That's
God,
my
I
dude,
love
Rey
Rey
Mysterio.
Mysterio.
Yeah,
I love
luchador
Rey
style.
Mysterio. I love Rey
Yeah.
Mysterio.
I was a big fan of Eddie Guerrero's too, and when
Are
he
you
was
a Rey fan?
Oh, Eddie was great.
Are Mark and I
Eddie.
Sam, man, the
reading
one
the Haven intro?
they
and
don't have like a comic. These don't have an actual comic. It's like a little miniature, like plastic thing. It looks like a comic, and you can put it in the character's hands and they hold it. That's what I'm talking about. We got it here. We got the Justin's telling you here. Got you some. From a lettering perspective, everything looks tight. No major rules are being broken. Anything I would change would just be my own personal style. So there you go.
Yeah, I do wish that you use thought bubbles when he's alone in the
in the office. Yeah,
Yeah,
I just read that. I was thinking the same thing. Why is this dude talking to himself like this?
Yeah, like that's my biggest critique. That's it.
Yeah, dude, this is solid. Cool concept, cool world, pretty standard
And
stuff in that
Mark would not
aspect.
sugarcoat it if he didn't like it.
Yeah. No.
I wasn't expecting this quality when just a random person asked, "Hey, will y'all look at my Kickstarter?"
Yeah.
Chat on a random stream.
Hell yeah.
All
Justin
right,
said,
Justin.
"Here,
It
your
doesn't have to
thought
be a
balloon."
thought balloon, but it should be something projecting thoughts, not talking to himself. That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
or just taking the word out and just letting him look. Nice to see the detective has moods other than just grumpy.
No, Sam, and I'm not talking about the page punches. I'm talking about these the new Marvel Legends have a little tiny comic, like on a little piece of plastic. It looks like a comic that you can put in the character's hand, like the ROM Space Knight
Oh, cool.
has a ROM issue 1. It's like a little tiny thing like that, and you can just put it in their hand as like a display like thing.
The way that he
Miniature.
uses a lot of the heavy shadows, Cliff, especially in the last page, looks very Phil Hester to me.
Cliff, would you put the link in the private chat so I can like put it on the screen?
You can just
I
go
think-
straight to Kickstarter, man. Braden, you're not able to hit the private chat. I'll pull it up.
I'm
on
too
Facebook.
lazy. I'm too lazy to do that, but I'll do it.
I got you. I'm going. I'm going.
I'm walking in.
Look, Patterson, I already put it in the private.
Where's this guy's name again?
I don't know how
Got
it
it.
sounds stupid, Sam. Man. I'm having 3 conversations here, but it doesn't sound
You're-
stupid. It'd
you're
be cool,
doing
like
too
put it on the shelf, and they're holding the comic of their self. I don't know what's stupid about that. Jesus.
Yeah, it's in the Kickstarter. I mean, it's in the private chat.
I got it. Bringing it up now.
Ah, I see Kevin looking at a video of himself. Kevin, why are you watching yourself? That's creepy. Kidding.
Hey, why ain't this guy got nipples either, Braden? His shirt's ripped. He's got his chest out. Where's his nipple?
Yeah, man.
What'd you say,
Read
Will?
the nips.
I don't know. Will thinks he's a comedian, but the problem is I don't think he is.
No, man. Now, Will needs his own sitcom like Three's Company or something.
Right.
I think he'd be
I
a
don't know if it's good
breakout
enough
star.
Yeah.
You know? What you talking
Yeah,
about,
take
Willis,
my
or
wife.
something
Yeah,
like
he'd be
that? You know what I mean?
Old comedians like, take my wife, please.
Nah, put something on those signs, bud. Definitely put something on
Okay,
those
maybe
signs.
that
That's
wasn't the right one.
it doesn't feel
Well,
quick
there
and
you go. You
passing.
got
at all.
somebody in
There's a
your
lot.
fan club here. 'Cause
That's
Aaron
a
said
that's
you
a
agree with him.
that's the biggest panel on that page. So you kind of spend time on it. And you also have an Easter egg for Batman on there, so that makes people
I
pause
can't
even
get it.
more.
I can't
So you
get it.
might want to fill in those signs. I would fill in those signs because you just have the dialogue where the cop
I
corrects
see a little,
Haven
barely
on the
see it.
perspective the police have, and then you cut to that scene, so that kind of shows you that perspective even more if you have stuff on those signs. I think. That could be a good idea. Cliff, are you pro words on signs or no words on
I'm
signs?
neutral on it. That didn't affect me too much.
It
you
didn't
know?
affect me. I'm going to sleep well tonight, but I absolutely thought about it as soon as I hit it. And if I thought about it, other people will too.
No, well, yeah, you're right, but nothing bothered me as much as him talking to himself in the office. That's the part that got me.
Agreed. Those are the only 2 critiques I have is the talking to himself out loud and nothing on those signs.
And you don't have to use thought bubbles. You could do the little thought you could do the boxes.
Yeah, caption boxes.
Yeah, the caption boxes.
And
but
in that situation, you need to ask JB in the chat what would go better because that's his wheelhouse.
Well,
I'm
we know
anti-words on signs.
no, JB
on
will
the one
not
that's-
support.
JB, you lazy sack of shit. Look at him. I'm anti-words on signs if I'm the one who has to add them. Should have put him there to begin with.
Yeah, I like the artwork. I like the coloring.
Yeah, it looks like something
I like
straight
the
out of
art.
Boom.
Yep. I like the lighting, the coloring, the shading. Yeah, shit looks cool.
I like the lighting the way it's. Yeah. I like
Yeah.
Oh, Braden's a little bit farther behind in the live chat, I think. He just hit the free the nipple comment. Yeah, that so you got a Batman Easter egg there that makes you hit pause. Like when I read stuff, I see everything. I'll look at everything, even I don't study it, but stuff catches your attention.
I kind of like
this
that
page
too.
layout. Mm-hmm. And the bottom of this page is what made me think of Phil Hester's art.
Yeah, I can see that.
All right, that's pretty good. I thought it. The art's great.
Yeah. Keep doing what you're doing, bro.
Yeah,
But do
like
better.
Sam Man saying it's very.
Keep doing what you're doing,
Keep
but
it the
keep
good
doing
work.
better. Don't
Hey,
rest on
Mark.
your laurels because someone here said good job. You
Mark, I was
well done,
rewatching-
but we know you got more in the tank. What else you got?
Oh, shit,
Mark.
bro.
Mark, I rewatched the Heroes Con that Mark has put together where I'm like screaming and you see the clip of me putting my hands up and I'm like, Mark! Mark.
Yeah, your hands like were almost locked in that position through most of that day.
And then I remember being on the Heroes Con like after chat like a week later, and you're like, Boggs gives the weirdest dangly hugs ever.
Yeah, it was awkward, but in a good way.
In a good way. Of
It was
course.
awkward where you want to do it again. Like, what was that?
Oh
Let's
yeah,
do it again.
Cliff, you jealous?
When does
Was
this
that your
launch,
first
Brayden?
con, Will?
What?
Was that your first con?
Yeah.
And on top of that, it's the only one that matters.
Mm.
Oh,
I remember my first con. Yeah, it was a long time ago, but yeah, I remember. You always remember your first, bro.
Brayden, I just followed your project, and I'm not a Kickstarter fan, so I'll see what happens with this.
Boy.
Yeah, the biggest thing is like I'm a Wednesday warrior. You know, I like my superheroes, I like my characters, and I like getting stuff every week, new stuff.
Yep.
Kickstarters, you're like, oh, I'm gonna get this book. It looked exciting. Oh, that was great. I only have to wait 6 months to 37 years for issue 2 to come out.
Right.
well, what do you think of stuff like Eric July?
I
Right.
try not to.
Really?
Yeah, I bought issue 1. I didn't know shit diddly squat about Eric July, and I had regular people just in my life that were watching TV and saw mentioned on the news where this comic was pre-sold over $1 million, and they asked me if I had heard about it, and we talked and stuff. Like, no, and I looked it up, and I ordered it just to see what the fuss was about it. And it's not good.
Well,
Like I have completely unbiased opinion of it. Did a review on it. It's one like the most viewed videos on my channel. His fan base are fucking lunatics, and the people who hate him are fucking lunatics, and there's no in the middle. But his
Whoa.
book was extremely just mid. And then when I find out like how they drop ship the art in that second issue, I'm like, dude, that's lazy. You're making millions of dollars and you're cutting corners. I don't want to support it anymore. So I stopped supporting it.
So
I don't care about no one's politics or nothing like that.
No. I'm not
It's a
talking
good
about
book,
that.
it's
What
a
I'm
good
talking about is where they've expanded, brought Chuck Dixon in. The Saska sisters are writing.
Couldn't care
both.
less. Yeah, couldn't care less.
Okay, well,
I read 90 pages twice. I read 180 pages of a story and couldn't answer a single fucking question about the universe, the characters that were in it, or nothing. Like you don't get no more of my time, especially when you're overcharging for the amount of content you're given. And
to each their own.
yeah, fair enough. It was expensive as hell for what it was.
Well, again, it's gotten cheaper, but that's why I'm asking, right?
What were your thoughts on it? Did you get a chance to read it?
I read Isom 1. I was not a big fan of Isom. Yaira was much better. But again, that's because the Saskas were involved. They're they're much better. Chuck Dixon stuff was awesome. I've loved Chuck.
Was he doing Alpha Core or something like that?
Yeah, Alpha Core. It was their newer the newer one looks better than Alpha Core. Alpha Core wasn't my favorite, but at least it wasn't. Isom 1 was, again, it was Eric July writing it, right? And he's not a comic book writer. And that's
I talked about that in my review for it being someone's first comic like that. Like I can't really knock it. Like I said, it was extremely just hard. It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
But it wasn't.
I'm just saying they're getting better.
Yeah.
At least in my opinion. But
I've got no fan attachment to him or nothing like that. Where I'm like I want to be part of him succeeding. I don't have any kind of thing like that. Like if I have a homie or something that does a Kickstarter, you want to help them succeed. You want to support their efforts, kind of thing. I didn't know Eric July before hearing about that book, so it was just went in completely cold. And with me, again, I'm a Wednesday warrior, and I love my characters. And there's so many good books out there, despite what so many people would try to tell you otherwise. Yeah. There are hundreds of books that come out every month, hundreds of different titles every month. Nobody can pretend like there's not more books that they would like on that shelf than they can afford or have time to read. And that's where I'm at. There's there's more going on in DC than I can afford to have the time to read. Then you got Ghost Machine, which is like the greatest comic creators of the past 2.5, 3 decades all together on their own company now. Like, give me all of that. Energon is super fun. I love me some Transformers, man. And there's just fun and fresh. So to have someone come up with an indie property that's really going to spark my fandom, you're going to have to really bring it to make me substitute. You know what I mean? Because I kind of keep myself maxed out, and that's a me thing. You know, that's not a knock on ISOM or any indie creator. You know, it's just I'm in love with the characters first, I guess.
Yeah. Again, as I said, I asked the question simply just because when you mention Kickstarters, stuff like that and stuff like Ethan Van Sciver with where he took, he brought back Cyberfrog.
Yeah, I've never read any of those though. The art, it looks fantastic. The dude's an amazing artist, no matter what anyone thinks of him as a person.
Oh yeah, I mean, I loved him with Jeff Johns in Rebirth. Rebirth was awesome.
That was that's wild.
As someone who
people just write off
decline in real time, it's real rough for me.
What is it?
As someone who's watched his decline in real time, it's been rough for me.
A lot of people have kept up with him in real time.
No, but I mean, like, I used to see him at shows like since 2005, and every time I would see him, there was some new shit in the works where I was like, dude, can you not? Could you? Maybe not. I was like, is this wife number 4? Like, I remember when it got to wife number 4, I was like, you gotta ask yourself, is it you? Is
he Mormon?
No.
Just kidding.
It's the divorces. And
he's getting divorced. Oh, okay. Thought he was just adding wives.
Dude, I probably would have had
reading
less,
harem.
more comfortable
One at a time.
There's that show on TLC or something like that with that guy with the 4 wives or something.
Sister Wives.
Yeah.
The musician Steve Earle, he's been married and divorced like 8 times. He said, I learned my lesson on the 8th one.
There you go. Some sooner than others.
Johnny Carson had him beat, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I love
the way that I like how July did his book though, how he finished it and then just
Well, that's another part.
I feel like
that I
the
was
pace
asking
that he's
because
getting
of
them
the-
out is pretty solid.
Yeah, when you were, when you made the statement about, number 2 might come, 7 years later, whatever. That's why I was like, okay, at least with that, they're.
Oh, dude, he's got
stepping
it figured out. Like, I think people need to follow whatever it is that he did. Like, he built up his audience. He became a YouTuber that had tens, if not hundreds of thousands of subscribers and constant tens of thousands of viewers every day, and he sold to his audience and was able to get funding to make that kind of schedule happen. It was amazing. And he clearly reinvested in himself, which looks awesome. Hired people and it gets stuff out quicker. So it's not all on just him and one writer. So yeah, and that's absolutely fantastic. From what I heard with his mortal enemy, Ethan Van Sciver, that a lot of people are waiting a long time on his stuff, aren't they?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
But hopefully everyone gets what they're looking for. I know a lot of people like to support like a cause kind of thing, or their favorite creator, which is perfectly fine. But I would like to see his books in shops. I think that would, and I know people can put him in there, but I think if they were just like just naturally in shops like Image or Marvel or Boom or whatever, it would be more of a, what's that? If you could just grab it and kind of flip through it. There's a huge appeal to that for guys like me, I just like to go in the shop and get what looks cool.
Yeah.
It's the old go into Blockbuster idea.
Exactly.
Right? When there wasn't something you
physical
looked
media,
over
you know
and saw what just looked cool.
Yeah.
I
I'm a
get you.
physical media guy.
Again, I'm just absolutely asking questions like, hey, let's see what other people think.
Yeah. Cliff, what'd you think of Cyberfrog?
Next question, please.
Would you like Cyberfrog #1, the original?
The original.
And
What
I've
was that,
got
like the
Vortex
90s?
5 too.
Do I like a cobra, burrowing in my asshole?
I liked it the first time I saw it.
That's a trick question. I don't know. It's
I liked it the first time I saw it.
It's a hard no. A hard no.
I liked it the first time I saw it when it was called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, I'm with you, Jay, man. Like just middle of the road. But I'm glad that it's working out. Glad that it's working for him.
Well, at least they
that's the
found
goal.
another
If you don't
outlet.
like something, and you say, "Well, I'll do it myself," and that's respect,
Yeah.
It just makes because like again, I did a review on #1 without knowing about his army of followers and his army of haters. You know what I mean? Because he has
Oh yeah,
both.
they're like there's no in between at all, just like you were
Yeah,
saying.
he has both. So I did this level-headed review critique. This is what I like. This is what I think could be better, kind of thing. Nothing mean, not glazing it at all either. And dude, people were just fighting in the comment sections. I still get comments on it. That video came out like when issue 1 came out back then. People still fighting in that comment section.
There's like 5 lives on right now.
But there's like a subculture war happening between a lot of those guys. It's kind of funny if you
Yeah.
ever catch any of it on X or something. Like God, these
I
guys,
avoid X like the plague.
they need hobbies. I love X. It's fun. It's because I like it's like window shopping the internet, You don't have to, you just scroll and just like watch people fight.
I
It's
don't
really fun.
I don't like all that arguing stuff, and I just
You ain't got time for X. You're making AI videos and posting polls, and you're a busy man, Matt.
I got like 4 different comic book shows on YouTube right now. I don't have time for that. Adding a 5th. So it's like, don't worry about getting bored. You don't understand. This
Yeah,
is
right
what I
there
do.
with you, Aaron. That's I don't knock them. Do what you want to do, but man, it's just tiring.
Yeah, it's kind of tedious after a while.
Yeah, just stick with Green Lantern.
J-Man, you're saying as a Canadian to get the... Actually, I did talk to their head of ordering or whatever. As a Canadian, I'm a Canadian myself, so I told them how it was easier to use FedEx and whatnot, that if you had a free FedEx account, you didn't have to pay the stupid fees and whatever. Told them about it, and they actually listened and they fixed it. So it's a whole lot cheaper to get shipping nowadays. So I give them credit for that. They at least listened.
Yeah, improvements. That's awesome.
Yeah.
They didn't want to hear about the comic though.
No, probably. Well, again.
I remember, dude, that was a huge thing because I was paying attention to the little social media sphere when issue 2 came out, and his artist got busted for copying paste off a free asset program.
Oh,
And this guy on X recreated his comment and like screen shared doing it, like going into like decade old free asset software and just grabbing the same truck out and grabbing the same house out and paneling it up and stuff. And I'm like, dude, that for real? And then like that was when Eric July decided he doesn't talk to people about his book anymore or whatever, because he would used to like get people on with dissenting opinions of his and conversate, debate, and argue with him about this, that, and the third. But then he decided he was above it all when his artist got busted for doing that. He was above it all of a sudden. I'm like, I ain't got a lot of respect for that, because me personally, I love to, Bobby, I love to debate. I love to argue. It's just fun. I'm like, oh
Yeah,
come
you
on,
do.
man. You could have argued with these people, been an honest person. I didn't know my artist was doing that. I'll get a new one. Oh well, he wasn't the artist. So why would you take offense to that? Like, I'm not an artist. I would have never known that's how they did it till an artist noticed that's what they did.
Yeah. He just broke it down and said, nah, I'm above all that. I don't want to talk about it.
You don't talk about it.
Yo,
But I don't knock it. Jamie, I've never
no.
lost a debate to you. I can't lose a debate when I'm right. That's actually not
That's
true at all.
that's debatable, man.
Yeah, that's debatable. I can be wrong and win a debate against J Man.
Yeah, no, J Man, he's cool people.
Hell yeah.
You
Proud
know,
family member over there.
his
I love
vlogs.
I love the variety that J Man brings to YouTube.
Mm. Yep. Yeah, he's cool people. Yeah. He's a big Legion guy, Superboy.
Mhm.
The Legionnaires, yeah, as a kid, that shit tripped me out. You know what I mean? When I first discovered the Legion was on a Slurpee cup. You know, I had some of these cups. They used to get Slurpees. I had the Marvel ones.
Mhm.
And then I had some DC ones. You know, I didn't know that much about DC, but I was all, you know, Lightning Lad and Chameleon Boy and who the hell are all these guys? You know what I mean? Yeah. Cosmic Lad, you know what I mean? Yeah. And it was like they were from the 50s, but they were from the future and shit. That shit was weird and shit. Yeah. But it's cool,
Did
though.
you
It's
get that
cool.
Lightning
Yeah.
Lad figure?
I did a Lightning Lad figure.
Yeah, McFarlane just came out with a Lightning Lad figure. It looks great.
Oh, I haven't
I
seen it yet. No.
got both lightning
got
lads too.
Yeah.
The glass Star Wars cups they used to have.
Mhm.
Those were
Yeah.
fire.
Yep.
Heavily
Yep.
sleeping on the Batman Forever little mini glasses they had at McDonald's back in the day. Those things were the
Yeah.
bee's
I
knees.
still got mine. Yeah, I still got mine.
I need to get a Dark Knight Rises Batman figure. I got the Hush Batman figure because I've always liked Batman in all black, but I also like the gray top Batman.
If Kevin was still
also-
here, I'd ask him to take this because he
And then
gave me.
I
There are
tell you what,
allegations, and Neil denies all of them and said he's going to fight back against them. So nobody knows but Neil and the people involved at this point.
exactly.
But
But you know what? My
if you have
favorite
to sign
figure-
NDA, why? If you're not guilty of anything, why is everybody signing NDAs?
People
That's
sign
the only
NDAs all the time.
Bobby, you should see the figure I posted
Devil's
on
advocate.
Instagram. You must have seen it. You probably saw it. My Barbara Gordon Batgirl. God, they from the Three Jokers. They absolutely killed the Three Jokers Barbara Gordon figure.
Yeah.
Mm.
We
They
don't
did
know.
an
We
amazing.
don't know for a fact, but like it don't look good. You know, it don't sound good. So hopefully,
No, it sounds
get cleared
really
up.
bad.
Yeah, NDAs are pretty common practice in professional
Well,
businesses
yeah,
when
I
you're
just
dealing
meant
with
like the whole
celebrities.
thing.
I'll be right back.
It doesn't sound good at all.
Mark, what did you unbox on your members only stream? Did you unbox any figures? Or was it
Can't
just
tell you.
comics? Come on, Mark.
It's a
Can't tell you
surprise.
what kind of stream was it?
Members only.
Okay, just making sure we're on the same page.
We're gonna have Bog sign an NDA after this.
Yeah, we'll have you sign an NDA, Vogs,
Okay.
and then we can tell you.
All right, Jay, man, you be cool, man.
Have a good one, Jamie.
Take
No,
care.
I have a mountain of mail, my dude, like a mountain of mail dating back to 2022 that I have yet to open.
Jesus.
And I just do those streams and just sit here and try to just get through and open a bunch of stuff. I've bought, AOKs, giveaway wins, just a variety of all kinds of stuff. And I was just trying to burn through a lot of it.
Why are we going on Kevin's screen?
I just want to
Just
see
to
his
see-
picture and see what he's doing. What he's got here. It's Dwayne Allman,
Wayne Allman.
Georgia boy.
Uh,
I just thought we'd look at it. I just like to look at his slideshow. That's enough Christmas music. Now play some bluegrass.
God dang.
that's a beautiful cover.
Woo!
Do you have that
Bob
one
was
back?
going to look at that again while he's sitting on that chair later.
Look here. Who's that?
I don't even know who that's supposed to be.
I don't know.
Nice.
That Hush.
That's fun.
I like that one.
Yeah, the bug spray.
Somebody who was it was saying they did a DDY, said somebody had like a all Scotty Young whatnot sale to that.
Rups Comics, the one
Okay.
collecting with Durs works for. Oh, he's back.
Aaron,
I was watching my
Matter.
slideshow with y'all.
Oh, you didn't tell us? Wow. That's kind of
I've been trying this new video editor out, and now it's froze up, so I guess I won't ban it.
Scotty Young, he's here in Kansas, so I've met him several times. Yeah, he's usually at the
I heard he's
con.
a cool dude.
He's real nice, yeah. Used to be he'd sign 10 books for free, and then after that he would charge. So if you went 3 days and you took 10 books every day, you'd come out with 30 Scotty Youngs. You're like, wow. So yeah.
Yeah, Matt
Yeah,
told
I've
us
been-
how he got his start, which
You know-
I didn't know.
I didn't realize that I've known and been following Scotty Young on Facebook for like 10 years.
Yeah, Matt told us he was at a con once and they had
Well, he
opened.
He did the
Once
I heard
illustration
today,
for
Bobby
Bill
told me today
Gaiman
that he's married.
kids
He was
books.
married to Heidi Gardner on Saturday Night Live. They just got divorced last year.
Yeah,
Zeb
once
Wells,
I kept-
yeah. Zeb Wells was.
Yeah, Matt told
what I
us
meant.
that
I'm
he
sorry.
got his. Matt told us Scotty got his start. He was at con and he saw this empty table and he started drawing. And a guy came up and said, "Hey, do you want a job with
He
Marvel?"
just sat down and started drawing, and the guy from Marvel came by and was like, we might give you a job.
That's what Nauman did at that last con. Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't
He
get
did
picked
it
up.
at
Yeah.
Heroes Con. He did it at Heroes Con. It was hilarious,
Hell yeah.
dude. He did a Deadpool sketch for me. I'll show off one
There it
time.
is.
Man, he killed it.
Man, he did a sketch of me. Yeah, I got Nauman did a Bobby G. Yeah, I got it. You
What is
know,
that, Tev?
Blow
What
it
is
up,
that?
man.
blow him up. Blow
Is
him
that
up.
Scotty Young?
Yeah.
Blow him up, Matt. There you go.
What is
Thank you,
that
sir.
from, though?
There you go.
What's it from, though?
Every page has.
No, I'm not going to blow him.
Cliff wants you to. Oh,
Wow. I've never seen that.
that
Yeah,
looks
I didn't even
disturbing.
connect that was Scotty Young that's doing all the comic book stuff now.
Oh, wow, man. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, he did that. He did that Human Torch miniseries, like one of his early ones. I got that #1 signed, and then he did that Fantastic Four. What if Mickey and friends were Fantastic Four? He did a goofy, like almost similar to the Human Torch cover. So I'm hoping to get that signed. Yeah, in March at that next Planet Con. Yeah.
Sorry, man.
Yeah, he
What's
did
up, dude?
these at the same time he was doing the Oz adapt
Mm,
for Marvel.
yeah.
Nice.
I like that book that Scotty did called the Me in the Dark or something it's called. It was
Yeah.
pretty cool.
The you, the me, the everybody, the he, the she,
You,
The
me,
Cliff.
everybody.
the
What's
clip.
up with
In a
the
minute, we're going to start. In a minute, we're going to start singing songs from Rocky Horror Picture Show on here. It's going to get real weird.
No,
I doubt it.
no.
Cliff, did you switch sweatshirts after the show? No, you're wearing green. You said heroes wear blue. Liar.
Anyone who steps to the right gets it.
Good point, Glenn. Very good
Bog,
point.
you didn't
Let's do
know
it.
that I went missing for some time and that perhaps some things happened in real life, not YouTube life, and maybe I had to change my shirt and then rejoin you folks.
No, I don't believe in real life. It's only YouTube life from here on out.
Well, you can do that.
You know who I hope goes to Heroes? I don't know if she will, but Lady F.
Please help kickstart my YouTube life, man. I just want to live it here from now on. It should, you can donate at www.com. Bobby G for life. Go Chiefs.
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
Here you go, Matt. There's a clip for you.
No, Sandman. No. There was
Yeah.
going to be no Time Warping anytime soon.
No.
Never.
Hey,
Yeah.
Santa, can we get
Play it.
Santa to say no time?
Go. There it goes.
No.
And
Damn it, Jeremy.
you trying to
Just
get
like
me in trouble?
You are not getting Jello in your stocking. That's all I can say.
Glenn, do it. Pull out the puppet.
I don't even like
Pull
Jello.
out the puppet.
Y'all talking about it? I just
There
had
is no frickin'
I had
Jello,
to
you
get that out.
flippin' idiots. Ah!
Man, freaking love that.
That damn puppet.
That puppet is the greatest thing ever.
Of course,
No,
he's always upset. Flat Earth Santa is always upset. It's because if you had a Canadian guy's hand up your ass all the time, you'd be pissed off too.
Yep.
Mom heard me say it. Said, "What in the world does that mean?"
Oops.
Damn it, Janet.
Hey, Phil.
Damn it, Janet.
Phil.
Yo.
Indeed, yes.
Yes. How about no?
Does
you
anybody on this
crazy
ever
duck?
watch that show, the BBC show? Me and Vox talk about it all the time. It's called The Toast of London with Matt Berry, and he's
So funny.
doing this sound booth
He's
thing.
hilarious.
This is
Huh?
Clem Fandango. Clem H. Fandango.
Yes, I can hear you, Clem Fandango.
Yes, I can hear you, Clem Fan. No, I like him in What We Do in the Shadows, where he's at the mall and he's like seeing every
Yeah, that's
store,
the
and
same
he's like,
guy.
it one says like bikini shop. He's like, that must be where all the blah 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 happens. And a woman's
every
like,
time-
do you want to try this sample of male what is it called, perspirant? No, I don't have time for your cheap sex potions.
I like every time that he tries to he upset like a beautiful woman. Let me help you carry that. And Matt Berry's carried it.
Oh yeah, I
And
send
they're
that
talking,
to
he's
you.
like, "Oh, my boyfriend's gonna really appreciate you helping me." He goes, "Fuck you," and throws it down.
Fuck
And
off.
walks.
He throws it or kicks it. Oh, who? And then he's at the bar. Gin and tonics for me. The Cosmos from my best friend, and the beers from my boyfriend. Fuck off.
He throws it on the ground and walks away. I'll have a gin and tonic.
Oh, the gin and tonic. My favorite one is, have you guys seen What We Do in the Shadows? The guy Nando the Destroyer is like, I love seeing clips of him. He's like, this fucking guy, and then he like always like
Yeah.
says the stupidest shit. Like, for example, like there was one where he's like master or keeper or some guy, and he's like, oh, can you bring your friends over? He's like, yeah. And they're all virgins. He's like, yes, I want to suck the virgin blood.
I like the one where they go to this. He goes, "We've been working to try to solely take over the local government." And they go to the city council meeting. He's like, "You will all die." My blood or something. He's like going off on them in the meeting. They're like, "Sir." Calm
I
down,
love
sir.
the one where it's like Matt Berry, the woman. They're like, yeah, we found out who conspiracy to get us vampires. And he's like, I won't say his name. And Matt Berry's like, well, I'll fucking say his name. His name is fucking Mike. Fucking Mike did it. Matt Berry's great. He is so fun.
You know,
I
he
like-
does
he's
the
like,
intro
"You must
for
be the
he does
most-"
the intro for Dancing with the Stars. The
Yeah, I
guitar.
did. I forgot. I saw that. I heard
He's
about
got like
that.
10 albums, I think. He does like does all kinds of records he made.
No, I like where he's like, you must be the most devious bastard in New York City.
Yeah.
Dude, that show, I need to watch that show really bad.
But if
Oh,
you've never
great.
seen Toast of London, you need to watch it.
I do need to watch those.
Well, Mark
Did you
Hamill
add
was
a
on there one
H
time.
to be more? What was it, Glenn? Did you add an H to be more like what? Empathetic? Popper? Popular?
Did you add an H just to be more like a Ponce?
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
Could we call Cliff H Fandango Comics?
No.
No.
Fandango. And he's in there in the sound booth, right? He's doing voiceover
Oh
work.
yeah,
And
and
they're
he
like,
presses the
he goes,
button.
keep saying yes.
I
He's
need
like,
you to
he goes,
say-
yes. Yes. And they're like,
Yes.
could you say it with more feeling? He just, he goes,
little
could,
less
this is Cliff Fandango. Can you hear me? He's like, yes, I can hear you, Cliff Fandango.
I like the one, Matt, where he's pressing the button. The guy who's telling him what to do. He's like, "Okay, I need you to say," and you can't hear him. He's like, "Fuck!" He's just
And he
pissed.
keeps saying, fire the nuclear missiles. Fire the nuclear missiles.
All right, it's
And then
after
he's like,
11.
"Can you say it with
I gotta
more
head out.
emphasis?"
Y'all have a good night.
See you,
Take it
Mark.
easy.
See you,
Peace.
and then he says it with
Yeah,
more
boy.
emphasis. Fire the nuclear missiles.
Yeah. Well, if you've not seen it, Toast of London with Matt Berry is hilarious.
Oh, so stupid.
They're
I'm
supposed
gonna
to be
head
doing
on it, guys.
a
It
new
is
season.
Good night,
11.
Cliff.
After
good night.
Enjoy.
And everyone.
Love
Have a
you.
good night.
Anyone in my chat, head over to Heroes for Hires Comic Book Club channel because I'm ending my
Yeah.
stream.